Skinny Hardaway 7T. Back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, I greatly appreciate you sliding through. If this your first time, do your boy a solid. Don't make it your last time. Hit that subscription button there as well. We talk this good boxing, sports, parlays, and predictions every single day, not just today. Today, we here with Awaken Boxing EP. Want to address some of the rumors, that's been going along, right? Two conversations today. We gonna have us a Javante Tank Davis conversation because of the recent sparring footage, right? That Javante Tank Davis dropped on the internet. Now, Javante Tank Davis dropped some sparring footage on the internet. Me personally, I know for a fact that sparring footage came from the day that Elijah Pierce was there. I know for a fact, right? Because, I'm not a troll. You know what I mean? I'm not out here just, dropping shit to get views and shit. You talk shit about Devin Haney, then your name grow. You talk shit about Devin Haney, then your views grow, right? So I'm not the one of people who just go talk shit about Devin Haney just because, I want my talent to grow, my views to grow. I actually have, a personal relationship with Bill and Devin Haney, right? So Javante Tank Davis dropped some sparring footage. Yes, that was good, Marky Dan. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Marky Dan. Glad you could make it, pimping. Glad you could make it. Now, Javante Tank Davis, he had dropped some sparring footage yesterday, right? And everybody assumed, right, that it was Devin Haney. Now, me personally, I honestly don't feel like people assumed it was Devin Haney. I honestly feel like people just wanted it to be Devin Haney. Like deep down in their heart, they was hoping it was Devin Haney, right? Because people would rather, live off their fighter, knocking somebody out in sparring rather than actually getting in the ring with them, right? So let's just get this understood, right? That sparring video yesterday, it wasn't Devin Haney, right? But some people are going to act like it was, right? And my thing is, as a boxing fan, right? Is that is enough for some boxing fans. It's enough for them to get an imaginary win over Devin Haney and sparring. Now there is sparring rumors that Tank, uh, beat Devin in sparring, and also rumors that Devin beat Tank in sparring, right? But my thing is, it's just sparring. But I know personally for a fact that video circulating around right now. I know for a fact that video circulating right now is from the exact same day that Elijah Pierce was in that gym with Javante Tank Davis. Now I'm not even sure if that was Elijah Pierce. Now from what I heard when it first dropped, when it first happened, right? Because a lot of y'all are newbies, right? A lot of people are literally just boxing trolls. A lot of people aren't really tied into boxing. They tied into the fans of boxing, right? But they not tied into the actual business and the people, right? And the people that actually work in boxing, right? I knew about that Elijah Pierce sparring video a while back with Javante Tank Davis, right? Now, even back then, the rumor was, is that Elijah Pierce or isn't that Elijah Pierce? Because Elijah Pierce was there that day. Now, Javante Tank Davis, back in the day, he said he knocked out Elijah Pierce. Elijah Pierce said he never did, right? But there was also rumored to be footage of Tank knocking out Elijah Pierce, which was that video that Javante Tank Davis put up on Instagram the other day. Elijah Pierce is 18-2 as a professional boxer, right? So if you're not a casual, right? If you're not just the overly, dramatic Javante Tank Davis fan, if you look closely at that video, you can see that that's a dark skinned dude. If you know who Elijah Pierce is, you've seen his face and you watch that video, right? In the video, the boxer kind of does look like Elijah Pierce. You know what I mean? That video came from years ago. You know what I mean? That video was from years ago, right? But now the masses will want you to believe, right? Will want you to believe or the masses will want that to be Devin Haney. But my thing is, even if there was Devin Haney, right? So if you saw him, if you saw that spawn footage and you want to make believe that it was Devin Haney, right? Why won't you just tell Tank to go fight Devin Haney and do the real thing, right? Why is it that Devin Haney and Gervonta Tank Davis have been in the same division for years on years on years and never fought? And there's one more person in here, right? I see Marky Dan said something. There's one more person in here. You know what I mean? I don't know if you're a hater, right? Or you my family. Sometimes your families, be haters too, right? But do me a solid, hit that thumbs up for your boy. Shout out my guy Cop Aborigines. What's good, Cop? Appreciate you sliding through. We having us a little boxing conversation, Cop. Did you see that sparring footage that Gervonta Tank Davis, posted yesterday? Right, he posted some sparring footage yesterday. Everybody assumed, right, that it was Devin Haney when he posted it, right? But in actuality, and now even back then when it first happened, right now I know that footage is old. I know exactly the time frame of that footage and where it came from, right? Now most people would want you to believe that that's Devin Haney, but me personally, I know that very well could be Elijah Pierce, right? If you really look at the video, right? Because most people, if you really look at the video and you look at the the face, you can see that it's a darker guy, not a lighter guy in Devin Haney. You know what I mean? I know personally exactly when that video dropped. See, most people don't know shit about boxing. You know what I mean? Most people really just care about the views and the clicks, right? It was a good try. It was a good try. There you go, Cop. See, Cop, you know as well, Cop, right? That was not Devin Haney. That was not Devin Haney. That was Elijah Pierce. You know what I mean? But again, but again, some people, right, live in an imaginary world. As long as some people can get that feeling, it don't even got to be the real thing, right? That's why a lot of these bitches be wearing fake hair and fake nails, fake eyelids, because they don't even got to be the real thing. As long as you can get that real feeling, fake jewelry. You know what I mean? Well, a lot of people, man, it don't even have to be the real thing. As long as you can get that real feeling, people will take it. You know what I mean? I woke up, man, I was like, bro, it's crazy. Like people really running with it. I thought it would die down. I thought it would die down, right? I thought it would die down, right? But it hasn't. Like people really, mostly Gervonta Tank Davis fans, right? I literally feel, right? Gervonta Tank Davis, I call them tank heads. They tank heads, right? Gervonta, because they pretend to like boxing, but really they are like Gervonta Tank Davis because Floyd Mayweather told them to, or some of them like Gervonta Tank Davis because they weirdos. But I digress. I digress, right? Most of the tank heads, right? Most of the tank heads, they are satisfied with that. Like they will literally they will argue you down. That's Devin Haney. That's Devin Haney. That's Devin Haney. When there's people out here who really know exactly when that sparring footage happened, exactly the time frame that happened, who it was, right? When it happened. Good try. Good try, y'all. Good try. But the people who know. And just to give y'all, a little roundup on that actual footage, the backlash from that was Tank Davis and Elijah. He said Elijah was on Instagram talking about his sparring with Tank and what his girl's name. She's the one who posted the footage first. Exactly, Cop. Exactly, Cop. Right. Don't be fooled, right? But it's some people out here, right, who literally is going to tank that to the bank. It's crazy, right? The dude who said it was Devin Haney, right? That's the same dude that be coming in here trolling. He trolled celebrities, right? He used to be a Earl Spence fan. Earl Spence got beat up. Now he got to find a new stitch. He trolled people. Now at first he Earl biggest fan. Now he a troll, right? Same dude that be in here, you know. Same dude that be in here troll. Same dude that be on the internet posting random. You know what I mean? Random motherfucker. You know what I mean? But I digress. Right. So the dude who actually put the news out is a known troll. Right. But people don't care about the truth. It's the internet. Right. You could say, you could do what you want to do on the internet. That's how most people feel. I'm moving back to Texas too pretty soon, by the way, y'all. Just thought I should throw that out there. I'm moving back to Texas pretty soon, y'all. Pretty soon. Sooner than you think. Sooner than you think. But I digress. BVO was good. BVO, appreciate you sliding through. BVO, we ain't there having us a boxing conversation. Why? This is a two-part conversation. Two-part conversation, BVO. Let me drop the flames for the game. TWT in the building. Was good, BVO. We ain't there having us a conversation. Two parts of this conversation. First question I want to ask you, man. Did you see that sparring footage that Tank dropped the other day? My bad, my bad. But did you see that sparring footage that Tank dropped yesterday? My guy BVO and the whole world today now is trying to pretend that that was Devin Haney that he stopped in sparring. I ain't gonna lie, that was nasty ass stoppage too. I ain't gonna lie, that was nasty ass stoppage. But Cop just told y'all, right? But Cop just told y'all, right? It was Elijah. He was on Instagram talking about his Tank sparring. So Tank dropped that video, right? Again, Elijah Pierce is 18-2. Elijah Pierce is 18-2. You know what I mean? So that's a real dude. Like when that sparring session happened, it was it was it was rumors going around then. Elijah Pierce was saying Tank didn't stop him, right? Elijah Pierce was saying Tank didn't stop him. Tank was saying, I did stop you. BVO said he was going hard and sparring, right, BVO? And the casual fans don't understand, bro. That's not even how you spar. That's the thing about Tank, right? A lot of casual fans don't know. The thing about Tank is Tank always coming up, right? Tank always wanted to spar people. He didn't want to fight them, right? He wanted to spar you, right? He really just let you punch yourself out. He let you get tired, and then he started punching on you. When you sparring, right? When you sparring, you got that headgear on. So sparring Tank is advantage Tank because he got that power, right? He's swinging on you. You got your power. You swinging on him. You got gloves. You got bigger gloves, and you got headgear on with Tank. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know that they had two sparring sessions, right? Tank and Devin was friends. Tank and Devin was friends, man. They had two sparring sessions. Tank won the first one, Devin won the second one, right? Devin Haney told this story. Javante Tank Davis told Devin Haney, hey, man, let's spar again for the third time. Devin told Javante Tank Davis, man, I'm not no sparring partner. If you want to fight, let's get in the ring, right? Devin said he never heard nothing from Tank again. He said he hadn't heard from Tank personally since then, since he said, I'm not a sparring partner. Let's get in the ring and fight for real, right? And that was years ago, right? BC was good, BC. We in this thing having us a boxing conversation. It's two parts to this boxing conversation, right? It's two parts to this boxing conversation right now. We having a conversation about the sparring footage that Tank dropped yesterday, right? And how the world is trying to pretend that it was Devin Haney. Right. Right now we talking about. First, I want to ask you a question, BC. Did you see the sparring footage, right? The one that's floating around with Javante Tank Davis stopping the dude in the sparring, right? So right now, what Twitter is trying to do, right? And Twitter ain't a real place. Twitter ain't a real place, right? But for conversation purposes, Twitter ain't a real place, right? But for conversation purposes, we gonna have this conversation, right? Because it's some people are sold in the fact that it was Devin Haney, right? First of all, it wasn't Devin Haney, right? It was a dark skinned dude, Elijah Pierce, right? Is his name. Now, the rumor back then was that may not be Elijah Pierce, right? But Elijah Pierce was most definitely in the gym that day that happened, right? Now, Elijah Pierce was saying it wasn't him, right? But he damn sure looked like Elijah Pierce to me. You know what I mean? Right? But the original rumor was, is that Elijah Pierce or isn't that Elijah Pierce, right? Right. So now you got the masses seeing this video and they saying this, that, hey. So my thing is, right? My thing is, even though the video is fake, right? My thing is, if he already stopped Devin and sparring, why not go ahead and fight him? Because it ain't like Devin can send Tank a contract. It ain't like Devin can send Tank a contract, right? You know what I mean? So if you stopping Devin like that, right? For my people who want to feel like it's Devin Haney. So if you stopping Devin Haney like that in sparring, why not just go and get him in the ring? It was him skinny. Yeah, Elijah. Yeah, I know. I know he was Elijah. Yeah, it was Elijah. It was Elijah. But that was the original rumor, right? And if you look at him, bro, you could tell it's Elijah, bro. Cop, if you look at him, dog, you could tell it's Elijah, bro. The face and that little slender face, dark skinned dude, bro. You could tell it's him, bro. You could tell it's Elijah, dog. You could tell it's Elijah. But I remember when that rumor first started popping off though, about Elijah in the tank and everything. You know what I mean? But it's just crazy like how some people like, man, they'll really hold on to them. You know what I mean? They'll really hold on to them like sparring champions. You know what I mean? BC, they don't care. BC, BC, because I know you be here, BC, right? You know the dude that said that, that's the same dude that be coming in here that I always just kick out. Did you notice that that's the same dude? The dude who told the blatant lie on the video against Devin Haney, right? The dude who told that blatant lie, right? That's the same dude they be coming in here trouble on the new page because we blocked the page every time, right? So he make new pages to come in this month. He probably watching right now because he got to go to work. You know what I mean? He at work. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I digress. I ain't gonna yell on that. But yeah, that's the same dude. Pay attention. Look at the name of the video. The dude that said that it's Devin Haney, they got stopped. Look at the name, bro. That's the same dude that be coming in here. Not dude from the UK, but the black dude that be coming in here. Yeah, I'm moving back to Texas real soon, y'all. Let y'all know. Real soon. Real soon. Gonna be moving back to Texas. So y'all boys gonna have to see me. Might be in the hood near you. Ooh. But I digress. He said Elijah was embarrassed. He said Elijah was embarrassed when Tank caught him with that right hook. He felt his ass. It can't even get face, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. But it's people out here who really want you to believe, right? It's the same dude, BC. And you know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. The dude that keep making new pages every time he come in, he got to make a new page, and he keep coming back on the new page. How many accounts do he get? I wonder how many phones, how many devices. You know what I mean? But it's the same dude, bro. He a troll. You know what I mean? But right, a lot of Tank fans don't even care about that. Like a lot of people don't care about the truth if it suits them, right? A lot of people don't care about the truth if it make them feel good, right? A lot of people don't care if you lying to them if the lie make them feel better, right? For an example, I stay on task. Tank Davis knocking out Devin Haney. If I'm a Javante Tank Davis fan, right, it's people saying that Devin beat him. If I see a video and somebody say Devin getting knocked out by Tank, I'm gonna want to believe it because I'm a Tank fan because it make me feel good, right? Right when it should, when if it's that easy, right? You should just get in the ring and do it, right? If it's that easy, if it's really that easy, right? But I digress. I digress. But most people know, right? Most people know exactly who that was and when it happened. It's the people who don't know, right? And then on top of that, if you're not a casual boxing fan, if you actually a hardcore, you know, bro, why is you going that hard and sparring anyway? That's not how you spar. That's not what you do in sparring. You spar to work on shit, bro. Why is you going that hard in sparring, bro? And that always been the thing with Tank. There's always people said, right? He go real hard in sparring, right? That always been the thing. DS, what's good, DS? Shout out my guy DS. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, DS. Glad you can make it, pimp. Glad you can make it win this thing, having a boxing conversation, two-part conversation, right? The first thing I want to ask you is, did you see that sparring footage that Javante Tank Davis, dropped the other day? And do you see how people trying to say that there was Devin Haney in the sparring footage? It's people out here, who's happy, who's okay with, that being Devin Haney in the sparring footage, right? When people who know that was Elijah, right? Now, what really what's happening right now is, right? Really, really what happened, right, is people just exposed, right, themselves for being casuals, right? Because the dude who dropped it know that he trolling, right? But everybody that ran with it, they let you know that they not really intertwined in the boxing world. They let you know that they not really up on this shit because they saw that and they said, "Ooh, it's Devin Haney." But people who knew already knew the history with Tank and Elijah Pierce. I almost called him Elijah Martin. People already knew the history with Tank and Elijah Pierce, right? You know what I mean? But on top of it not being Devin Haney, right? On top of it being Elijah Pierce, what happened was a lot of people just exposed themselves for really not knowing the game like they claim. A lot of people just exposed themselves for being new fans. Yeah. A lot of people just exposed themselves for being new to this boxing show. Some people aren't fans of boxing. They're fans of fighters. Any information they can receive to make them feel good about their fighter, they will take it. Some people, like myself, actually hip to the boxing, to the streets of boxing. Some people already know about a lot of these sparring sessions. You know what I mean? Some people already know that Keith Hunter, who fight this Saturday, beat up Tank and sparring, right? But it's sparring. You know what I mean? It's sparring. The thing with Tank is in sparring, right? If Tank is one of those dudes in sparring, he lets you punch yourself out right in sparring, then he start throwing heavy ass punches to try to knock you out, right? But if he can't knock you out, eventually he get tired. And then people like Keith Hunter, right? People like Richardson Hickson, people like Devin Haney that second time start punching on him and he get tired, right? You know what I mean? So yeah, Tank Davis has always been the thing that he be turning it up on people in sparring. You know what I mean? He turned it up on people in sparring and he recorded. It's not the first time he did that. He did that to Ivan Reddick too. You know what I mean? He did that to Ivan Reddick too. You know what I mean? But I digress. But also, uh, that's kind of their thing, right? That's kind of their thing now with those young boys. They record their sparring sessions, right? They record their sparring sessions. We seen the Shakur and Devin sparring session, right? We still ain't seen Tank and Devin sparring sessions, but they say it's video out there, right? I know I got word on what happened both times. You know what I mean? The first time Tank won, the first time Devin got stopped, the second time Tank got stopped. It's that on that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The first when Devin did it, it was a referee stoppage, right? When Devin got stopped, it was a referee stoppage, right? When Tank got stopped, it was a verbal TKO. You know what I mean? And that's basically what they two sparring sessions look like. Devin Haney and Tank, the first one and the second one. A ref stoppage and a verbal TKO stoppage. Tank won the first one, Devin won the second one. That's how they went. You know what I mean? Now Bill and Adrian Broner them had the money on the second sparring session, not the first sparring session. The first sparring session was just Dev going in there to get some work. Dev was about 15, Tank was about 19. You know what I mean? Dev was going in there to get some work, right? And then Tank hurt Dev, right? But the second time, Dev was about 16 years old, 17 years old. You know what I mean? Type deal. Tank was about 20, 21, something like that. Tank verbally quit. Tank verbally quit the sparring session. He verbally quit. So ref stoppage, verbal TKO stoppage. I feel like one is worse than the other, but I digress. You know what I mean? My thing is, bro, instead of, harping on the fake videos, right? Instead of harping on the fake videos, just man, let's ask Tank to get in the ring directly with somebody. Tank don't feel like he got to do nothing because his fans don't demand nothing of him. They don't demand that he fight him. They don't. They okay with whatever he do. They okay with him knocking out Elijah Pierce in sparring and them calling him Devin Haney. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna segue that into my next John. They okay with him not wanting to be a champion, right? And then you know what the answer that I get most times, right? When people say, when I be like, why Tank don't want no belts? Why Tank don't want to be a champion? I say, is it the mandatories? I say, is it because he don't want to fight the people that's next up in line who earned their way up? They say, nah, it's because them sanctioning fees. Who don't want to pay them sanctioning fees, right? So we go segue that into this, right? We go segue that into this. We go we go segue that into this, right? So my thing is, Tank has said times he don't want to be a champion. Tank just most recently tried to turn down, the belt, right? And then when I ask most Javante Tank Davis fans, right, they tell me Javante don't want to pay sanctioning fees, right? Okay, so Javante Tank Davis is the cash cow, right? You're the cash cow. Why is sanctioning fees so important to you? Because they, in one breath, they tell me Tank sell out this arena. Tank is the biggest star in boxing. Tank did this gate. Tank did that gate. Tank can walk on water. Tank can fuck my daughter. Tank can moonwalk. Tank can grow land stalk. Tank can climb the highest mountain. Tank can make water shoot up out of a fountain. Tank could do every fucking thing if you ask them motherfuckers, right? So my thing is, if Tank is the goddamn cash cow, why the hell is sanctioning fees so important, bro? If he making $20 million, they take me out there, man. Tank worth 30 million, man. Tank made 30 million. Tank made 20 million, man. Tank was making 5 million, man. Tank was making two, bro. If you making all this money, bro, why is the answer to you not wanting belts always sanctioning fees, bro? Right? They want to tell me Tank got this much money. The next, he got money, 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 money. He the new Money Mayweather, right? It's really what they want. He the new Money Mayweather, right? He the new Floyd. Money, 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 man, right? Nah, bro, you not the new Money because Money had straps first. This dude ain't got no straps. My thing is, my thing is, he said again, bro, I don't want no straps. Why is Tank so? Why is Tank so obsessed with not being great? Right? He gonna make a whole lot of money, right? He gonna make a whole lot of money, but he can't pay sanctioning fees, right? So make that make sense to me. He gonna make a whole lot of money, right? He the cash cow, but he can't pay sanctioning fees, right? Every other boxer pays sanctioning fees. These niggas who don't make nearly as much as Tank pay sanctioning fees, right? But Tank can't pay sanctioning fees, right? Right? Okay. Tank don't want to pay 300,000 and he make 10 million a fight, right? But I digress. So y'all telling me the main reason that Tank don't want to be a champion is because he don't want to pay the money. He got a whole lot of money. He got a whole lot of money. He got a whole lot of money. It's regular people who pay the sanctioning fees. They don't got nearly as much money as Tank. So y'all think that's the biggest reason, right? Y'all think that's the biggest reason? So Tank make 2 million. He don't want to give them because he only it will only be one belt, so he don't want to give them 30,000 out of $3 million. You know, that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest. But he walk around with that WBA belt though, right? He walk around with the regular WBA belt. Anyway, pay sanctioning fees. Anyway, don't make as much as Tank Davis. You know what I mean? Uh, Shakur pay sanctioning fees. Shakur don't make as much as Tank Davis. So y'all telling me in the same breath, y'all tell me Tank Davis is the cash cow. He the cash cow. And then y'all tell me he don't want to pay sanctioning fees. He the cash cow, but he's the only guy that don't want to pay sanctioning fees. He make the most money, right? And then again, you gonna tell me, well, Floyd did it. Floyd did it. Floyd did it. Floyd didn't have Floyd didn't have one belt, bro. Floyd didn't pay sanctioning fees for that WBO belt. Floyd had every other belt. Now, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say that slow. I'm gonna say that slow. Floyd had every single belt except the WBO belt. Floyd was paying sanctioning fees. Y'all thought Floyd had zero titles that whole time? No, no. Floyd had the WBA belt. Floyd had the WBC belt the whole time. The whole time. He let go of the IBF. He let go of the WBO. Floyd was paying sanctioning fees, my nigga. If that ain't enough for you, if that ain't enough for you, if that ain't enough for you, right? Before he became Money Mayweather, right? He had 3 belts, the IBF belt too. He was paying sanctioning fees on that motherfucker. And Floyd got plenty belts. Go look at all the championships at the different weight classes that Floyd got, right? Before you get to talking that Floyd didn't pay sanctioning fees and Floyd didn't have. Go look at all of the belts that Floyd had in his career, bro. You might be surprised. You might be shocked. You will be shocked. Now, no one would be even more shocking, right? Because he followed in the Floyd Mayweather motto, right? Supposedly. Go look at how many belts Gervonta Tank Davis had in his career. Go look at how many actual belts that Floyd had. Mr. Fuck the belts. Mr. I am the right Floyd. Right? Go look at how many actual belts he had. Do you realize every Floyd Mayweather fight that you seen was for a title? Was for multiple titles. Just about every Floyd Mayweather fight you see, he was what Floyd was doing was right, because a lot of people don't know shit about bodies, right? A lot of people can be tricked, right? But if you pay attention to what Floyd was doing the exact opposite of what Tank is doing, right? Oh, he's not fighting for belts. He's bigger than the belts. Okay, but pay attention to context. And I know I'm finna lose some of y'all with this. Pay attention to the context. Floyd was fighting the champions for their belts and not taking the belt home. That's what Floyd was doing. Floyd wasn't not fighting the champions, fighting scrubs. I'm gonna say that again. I'm gonna say that again slow. Floyd was fighting the champions with the belts, right? And not taking the belts home. Floyd wasn't fighting guys who didn't have straps. You had to have a strap in order for Floyd to fight you because Floyd wanted that championship belt. Floyd didn't want to pay the sanctioning fees on it, but Floyd knew that I gotta beat you because you the champ. That's gonna make me look good. You probably coming off your best fight if you newly the champ. I'm gonna give you a Floyd Mayweather fight. Niggas was trying to become the champion to fight Floyd Mayweather because Floyd wasn't fighting you unless you were already a champion. What Gervonta Tank Davis is doing is the exact opposite of what Floyd was doing, right? Floyd was like, okay, I'm not gonna pay sanctioning fees, so what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wait until niggas reach their peak, the best of their ability, wait till they reach the championships, and then I'm gonna go fight them for their belts. I'm gonna win them, and then I'm gonna vacate them. That's the Floyd motto. The Floyd motto ain't take easy fights and collect all the money. You niggas be exposing yourself for being fans of a fighter, not fans of the sport. And there was Elijah Pierce, not Devin Haney. And there was Elijah Pierce, not Devin Haney. BC, that was the truth, BC. BC, that was the truth, BC. Because what else? What else is it, BC? And I got 22 more minutes in here on this EP. And I might come back a little later with another. But BC, stop me when I'm lying, BC. Floyd was talking that shit, bro. Floyd was real smooth with his words, bro. But people are not paying attention to the context of what Floyd was doing. I peeped it because I'm not a casual. I don't watch it just because Floyd and Manny Pacquiao and Hector Camacho and Winky Wright, they might have got me into boxing, right? Winky Wright and them Camacho, Pacquiao, Floyd, right? Floyd carried the torch for a long time, right? You know what I mean? But I'm a fan of boxing, bro. You gotta peep what he actually was doing, his actions, not his words, right? The actions of somebody, not necessarily their words, because sometimes words could be misunderstood, right? I could say something and mean a whole different thing from how you took it, right? But watch what the hell that a person does, right? What they actually doing, right? What Floyd would do it, what Floyd was doing was masterful. Was masterful, bro. He was saying, okay, I don't want to pay sanctioning fees. Floyd didn't say, I'm not going to fight none of the top fighters. Floyd said, okay, I don't want to pay sanctioning fees. I'm going to let guys become champions. I'm going to let guys become champions, right? And then I'm going to take their belts and I'm going to vacate them. And then I'm going to do it again. That's how you make money fights. The money fights, right? The reason I'm Money Mayweather, right? People talking about the belts this. He don't want to pay the sanction fee. Do you know you get more money because of that belt? You paying the sanctioning fee, but your base price goes up. It goes up with them straps, right? Now, what Floyd was doing was Floyd didn't want to be a reigning champion and pay the sanctioning fees every single fight. But he most definitely was fighting champions, not scrubs, taking their belts and vacating them. That man was fighting champions, bro. That's the exact opposite of what Gervonta Tank Davis is doing. We want to make him the money man so bad. Yes, he makes all the money in boxing. So why the fuck is we so worried about his sanctioning fees, right? And if you already Floyd right hand, niggas love you because of Floyd. That's what people don't want to admit. I know that much. That's really why I push back on Tank, because I know y'all just love him because that's Floyd partner. But Floyd partner ain't done shit. That's why I push back on him. And because all the goddamn chicks and shit like him. I don't like that either. I'm hating on them. Yeah, I'm hating on them. That's what it is. Yeah, I'm hating on them. My last chick love Tank. I don't like Tank. You know, I don't like him. Because everybody love him, right? The nigga can fight. But then I want to see you fight somebody that's worth a goddamn. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Damn, bro. Like, I know you the truth, bro. Damn, but damn, can you prove it first? And I see this young boy, Devin Haney over here busting his ass, busting his neck, fighting monster after monster after monster. and y'all ripping Devin Haney apart for doing 10 times more than most of these niggas, for doing 10 times more than your favorite fighter. You know what I mean? But this ain't a Tank versus Devin, right? This is really a Tank. You know what I mean? Because the video floating around, people talking about Tank now. So I said, why not? Let me go and hop in here and talk about Tank too. You know what I mean? Let me go and hop in here and talk about Tank too. Oh yeah, real quick, Randall. Y'all saw the games yesterday. Uh Everybody pissed off because y'all know I really be watching the games now, right? I really be up. I really be paying attention to this shit now, right? Y'all know everybody talking about the Lakers cheating and shit, bro. It was a kick ball. If you watch the replay, Devin Booker was scrambling for the ball, right? And the ball kicked off his back foot, right? LeBron did call the timeout, right? He gave him the timeout. But even if he didn't give him the timeout, it was a kick ball on Devin Booker because the back of his heel kicked the ball. The back of his heel kicked the ball before they recovered it. So it would have been a kick ball anyway, right? But that don't got nothing to do with this. But I digress. D'Angelo Russell didn't get to 10 points, BC. I'm going to send you the parlay. D-Lo didn't get to 10 points, BC. He didn't get the 10 points, right? But I digress, right? So about the two parts to this, right? Did y'all see this part? Because this came from the sparring video that they dropped, right? And they trying to say that it was Devin Haney when it was really Elijah Pierce, right? What really happened yesterday, right? Because now we on the why Tank refuses to be great part, right? But the first part, right? It was Elijah Pierce. But what really happened yesterday was everybody really exposed themselves for being new to the sport of boxing, right? Because if you was up on the sport of boxing back when it was happening, you already knew about that Tank and Elijah Pierce beef. You already knew that Elijah was saying he didn't get stopped. Tank was saying, yes, you did. What blase, right? And really what that show was a knockdown. Didn't even necessarily show a stoppage, right? We don't know what happened after the video came back on. Elijah Pierce could have got back up, right? But I digress. But Elijah Pierce was saying that he didn't get stopped. Tank was saying he stopped him, and blase. You know how that go. Now everybody want to pretend that that's Devin Haney, but what's really going on is people exposing themselves for not really being for being new, for not really being, and a lot of people don't know about sparring because you ain't supposed to know, right? But niggas like me know, and a lot of these niggas be pretending that they real sports as a fan, they know boxing, but they didn't know that there was Elijah fucking Pierce from 4 fucking years ago. What was that, bro? 17? That was a minute ago. You know what I mean? But they didn't know that there was Elijah Pierce from about 5 goddamn years ago. You get what I'm saying? Shout out Elijah Pierce. He like 17-2, 18-2, or something like that. Right? But that one day there was Elijah Pierce, right? But I segued that into, why does Gervonta Tank Davis refuse to be great? And I got a real question for y'all, right? Because every time I ask somebody, every time I ask somebody, yeah, that was a crazy knockdown, BC. Facts. It was. It really was. Facts. And I think it was Elijah Pierce because they do look like Elijah Pierce in that spot. When it first dropped, right, they was saying Elijah Pierce spar after that dude when he came in the gym. And then if the first rumor broke, Tank knocked out Elijah Pierce and sparring, right? And then the second rumor was the dude before Elijah Pierce. Elijah Pierce came in after that. And then Tank and Elijah Pierce was going back and forth about him not getting knocked out and whatnot. And then that video dropped, right? Boom. And it kind of looked like Elijah Pierce to me, right? It kind of looked like, especially in the face. If you look real close, you can see dark-skinned niggas, slender face. They look just like goddamn Elijah. They gotta look like Elijah Pierce by the facial structure. That facial structure let you know that wasn't Devin Haney. Some people don't know what the fuck they looking at. Some people just happy the fact that it could have been them. Oh, look at Tank being Tank. Oh, look at Tank knocking somebody else out, right? I get why girls like him, right? It make their pussy wet. But these niggas be confusing me. Right? Right? As fellas, as diehards of the sport, right? We should demand, greatness out of these dudes, especially if you go be Floyd right hand man, because again, 9 times out of 10, motherfuckers like you because you Floyd Mayweather, little homie, right? That's how I know you. That's how I know you from being Adrian Broner, little homie. But in the sense, Adrian Broner was Floyd, little homie too, right? So pretty much all y'all Floyd, little homies, right? You know what I mean, in the sense. But I digress. Most people know you from being Floyd, little homie, right? But you can't live off that shit forever. And fans are actually making it okay for Tank to live off that shit forever with the excuses that they giving him. Well, he the A side, right? No, everybody know, right? Everybody know you can't fight Tank. Tank got to fight you, right? So if niggas not fighting Tank, it ain't because they don't want to fight Tank. It's because Tank ain't picked them. And niggas are still pretend like, and niggas are still pretend like it's people who ducking Tank when they know that you can't offer Tank nothing. Tank gotta offer you, right? Secondly, so they give them, they give, you can't duck Tank because Tank got to pick you. So whatever fight Tank pick is, somebody that he wanted to fight, right? Because he's A side versus everybody, right? So they ignore that fact and they still say people ducking him. Second, on top of that, say you still got bread left to BC. Second, on top of that, right? Tank say all the time. At first, it was about being champions and being great, right? Tank say all the time, right? I don't care about belts. I don't want belts. I don't want to be a champion, right? Since when did that attitude become accepted in boxing, right? And to justify that, right? When Tank say, I don't want them belts, right? To justify that, people say, oh man, well, he don't want to pay them sanctioning fees. You don't need the belts. Floyd Mayweather told you that. That's what they say to justify that, right? And y'all didn't hear it, right? They say, oh man, he don't need them belts. Right? Floyd Mayweather showed you don't need the belts. He don't want to pay them sanctioning fees, right? That's what everybody say, right? But then you tell me that Gervonta Tank Davis is the money man, right? You tell me he the money man, then you tell me he don't want to pay sanctioning fees. So he making more money than everybody else in boxing, but he don't want to pay sanctioning fees, right? And then after I say that, they go tell me, well, Floyd Mayweather did it, right? You saw Floyd Mayweather told you don't need them belts. I am the belts. Floyd Mayweather made a whole lot of money. He ain't had no belts. Well, you got revisionist history because Floyd Mayweather didn't have the WBO belt. Floyd Mayweather always had that WBA and that WBC belt. He ain't had the IBF. He ain't had that WBO at times. But he always had the WBC and that WBA belt at all times. And he paid sanctioning fees on them joints. But not only did he pay sanctioning fees on them joints, when people won belts, when people won the IBF, when people won the WBO and the WBCs and WBAs and different divisions and shit, he went to fight the champions at new divisions, different divisions in his divisions. What Floyd meant when he said, I don't need them belts, what Floyd knew was that, yes, having the belts increases your pockets. Another thing, it increases your pay. So, yes, you got to pay them, but your pay also goes up tremendously. You know what I mean? That's why they can charge you for it, because your pay goes up because you are now a champion, right? Not a regular champion, but a real champion. You get a certain bag for being a champion. But I digress, right? That puts you in the million plus stratosphere, right? Especially if you're a fighter at the level of Tank. You know what I mean? But I digress. So uh my next point is, so your pockets actually increase when you become a champion. What Floyd Mayweather did was he let other people become champions, and then he fought them, meaning that he was still fighting champions for titles. Those were still title fights. Every Floyd fight that you saw, my nigga, was a title fight. There was not a Floyd Mayweather fight that you saw, right? There wasn't a title fight at the back end of his career. They all were for titles. Either the person he was fighting was a champion or he was a champion, because he carried that WBA and that WBC belt at all times. He won that WBO and that IBF belts as well. Floyd wouldn't go home with him because he wouldn't want to pay the sanctioning fees. But he most definitely fought champions for belts and became champion. Go look at how many championship fights that Floyd actually had, how many championship belts that he has himself. That's the feather in Floyd cap. Floyd got the resume as well as the money. Floyd got the fights. He got the entertainment value, and he ain't got not one a single knockout. You know what I mean? Well, he didn't have not a single knockout for a long time on the back end of that thing, right? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He did that without the quote unquote, hammer, the knockout, right? But a lot of these dudes, man, they want to pretend that they Floyd Mayweather, bro, but they doing the exact opposite of what Floyd Mayweather did. Floyd Mayweather only fought champions. He only fought champions, dog. I need y'all to stop comparing Tank to Floyd Mayweather. He's Floyd Mayweather in the sense that he earns the most money today in boxing, and he's not even Floyd Mayweather on that level, because Floyd Mayweather earned 10, 20 times more than he's the Floyd Mayweather of. He only think he's the Floyd Mayweather, because He's one of the highest grossing boxers today for sure, right? Canelo make way more money, you know what I mean, than a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I mean? But I digress. And he pays sanctioning fees. He got all the belts. He pays sanctioning fees galore. He don't give a fuck about sanctioning fees. You know what I mean? So he don't want to pay sanctioning fees, but he the cash cow. So how you the cash cow? You don't want to pay sanctioning fees. Well, Floyd said you don't need. Floyd fought a champion every time he stepped in the ring. Everybody else, yeah, BC, there you go. There you go, BC, right? So what Tank is doing is actually the exact opposite of what his mentor is doing, right? BC said Pete Dale move. BC said that. I ain't say that. BC said that. I ain't say that. If we actually being for real, right, it's the motherfucker that y'all love to hate that's more so that's on the trajectory, and it's really just getting started for Devin. You know what I mean? At 23 years old. If I'm Tank, you might want to go ahead and knock him off now while you still a little younger before he get a little older, before he gets your age, and you be about 34. You know what I mean? You might want to go and get him now, is what I'm getting at. Stop that train before it get to going. You know what I mean? Type deal. Because if he pulled his Regis fight off, then he go up to 47. You know what I mean? It's gonna get real spicy in this motherfucker, right? But I digress. You know what I mean? But we gotta stop. Like, it's like, why does Tank refuse to be great? And people say, well, he's popular, right? But if you're looking at his resume, what he's actually done in the sport of boxing, he made a lot of money, right? But that's not an accolade in the sport of boxing. I'm not talking about his pockets, right? I don't see none of his money. I see his fights. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it slow for the people in the back. I don't see none of his money. I see his fights though, right? But I digress. Like, at the end of it, right, you gonna make a lot of money. But when we comparing you to this fighter, people could say that they like you more than they like this fighter, but they can't say that you're a better fighter. They can't say that you're accomplished until you actually go and beat that fighter that they talking about. They can say that they like you more. They can say that you knock out guys, right? But I can say none of those guys were champions. None of those guys were on the level of the champions of the guys that this guy beat. You know what I mean? And that's gonna be a fact. Now, people can argue that they like you. It can become a popularity contest. You know what I mean? And Tank gonna win a popularity contest every time. He's gonna win a popularity contest every time. You know what I mean? And he knows that. He gonna win a popularity contest every single time. But if we actually talking about, you know, what's going on inside the ring, these guys' resumes, you know what I mean? We like Tank a lot, right? You like Tank, you like to watch his fights. He get good knockouts. We can see the skills, right? But if you saying that he money made, he the cash cow, he this and he that, we gotta start comparing his career to these guys' careers, and his career wise just doesn't stack up right now. MP, what the fuck? What's good, pimp? What's good, pimp? We having a 2-part EP in this thing, MP. I ain't gonna be in here too much longer. I've been here about an hour now. You know what I mean? But really, this came from, you know, the Javante Tank Davis sparring video, right? People, you know, saying that, you know, there's Devin Haney that he knocked out, right? When you know, a lot of us know, right, that was that's the rumored Elijah Pierce sparring video, right, from a few years back. You know what I mean? So, you know, I think it's interesting. Basically, what happened with that sparring video is, right, most people just exposed themselves for really, you know, being, you know, new pains. D-Man said Tank feels like he's great already. He got a lot of fans for sure, I tell you that. You know what I mean? Most people just really expose themselves for being new to boxing, not knowing nothing about the Elijah Pierce and Tank beef, right? Which ain't nothing wrong with that, because a lot of people don't know about the sparring wars and whatnot. But it's hardcore people, right, who ran with the Tank knocking out Devin Haney and sparring, right? I thought you supposed to be up on your game, so you supposed to know about stuff like that. You know what I mean? Why didn't you know about Elijah Pierce and Tank already having that beef? Elijah Pierce is 18-2, right? The video is rumored to be Elijah Pierce, right? Elijah Pierce said he didn't when his first drop, right? Elijah Pierce said he didn't get stopped. Tank said you did get stopped, right? The video broke, you know what I mean? And if you look real close, you could it looked like Elijah Pierce, dark skin, slim dude. Big Dog Willie, what's good, pimp? Appreciate you sliding through this, John Big Dog. Let me drop the flames for brother MP and brother Big Dog. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, man. Glad you can make it. Glad you can make it. But yeah, so that's what sparked this conversation, right? That spawn footage they dropped yesterday. It wasn't David Haney. It was Elijah Pierce. You know what I mean? And then we segued that into, the second topic, man. Why does Tank, really refuse to be great? And some people already feel like, what I mean, that he's great, right? My brother D-Man just said he feel like he's great, right? I feel like he has all the potential in the world to be great, right? I feel like and this may be another EP. I may say this one right, and I said this before, right? But I might really have to go break this down exactly what I mean. So I ain't gonna get too much into it right now, right? But I kind of feel like Javante Tank Davis, and maybe this is, maybe this is smart for him, right? Maybe this was plus. Maybe it worked out for him, right? I just feel like Javante Tank Davis is Adrian Broner if he never challenged himself. You know what I mean? I feel like he Javante. I feel like he Adrian Broner without the accolades, right? Without the three divisions, right? Without the titles. I feel like he's Adrian Broner if he never challenged himself against, the best competition, right? Adrian Broner, I feel like could be undefeated right now, right? If he never challenged himself, uh, right? I kind of feel like Adrian Broner could have been a superstar, right? As long as because people are fickle, especially boxing fans, like people are fickle, right? So when you lose, people do look at you different. They talk about you different, right? They talk about you different. So I think Tank understood that, man. As long as I could probably, not lose, I could get these knockouts, then I'd be okay, right? I don't really need to challenge myself. Everybody like me, right? They like when I knock motherfuckers out. You know what I mean? They not really demanding nothing. I blame Tank fans, right? Because I don't think they demand much out of them, right? They just, they like what they see. So, it's cool. It's cool, right? They not demanding that he fight. They just say, well, I know he could beat Devin. He'll knock him out, right? I know he could beat Shakur. He'll knock him out. I'm not putting that up there, big dog. Appreciate it, dog. Shout out my guy. Shout out my guy, Big Dog. I appreciate that, Big Dog. I'm glad you back too. I was starting to miss you. I ain't seen you since De Los Santos and Shakur fight. I appreciate you, Big Dog. I'm glad you're okay, man. I'm glad you're okay. I, I wanted your opinion. I wanted your opinion on Shakur versus De Los Santos, Big Dog. I remember you were saying that Shakur was gonna dominate him, right? He was gonna destroy him. You said that Shakur was levels above Edward De Los Santos, and they didn't deserve to be in the same ring, and that Shakur was gonna show us that. I wonder how you feel about Edwin De Los Santos right now at this point, Big Dog. Well, my brother Big Dog answering that, right? I'm gonna keep it rolling for a second. I'm gonna keep it rolling for a second while my brother Big Dog answering that for me, right? But just to catch y'all up real quick, man, because I know, some of y'all just hopping in. This conversation stemmed from the Javante Tank Davis sparring footage, right? Some people feel like it was Devin Haney. A lot of us know it was Elijah Pierce, right? A lot of us, a lot of a lot of us know it was Elijah Pierce, uh, right? But I kind of I want to segue that into you know that spawn footage just sparked something else in my mind. You know what I mean? Like, why does Tank just refuse to be good, right? Because people saw that, right? They saw this spawn footage against Elijah Pierce, and they got real happy when they thought it was Devin Haney, right? They got real happy. People who don't know shit about boxing, like casuals. No, Tank got a lot of casual fans, right? Like casual fans believe that Ryan Garcia was good. You know what I mean? Ryan Garcia is talented, but what was everybody saying about Ryan Garcia before Javante Tank Davis? Oh, he trash. He a hype job. He suck. He just do this. He straight up in the air. His head in the air. You know what I mean? Somebody go knock him out. The boy, it was just all bad reviews. Javante Tank Davis fought him, beat him, and now all the bad reviews are done, right? And Ryan Garcia always had potential, right? But I'm just saying the conversation before Tank and after Tank is completely different, right, from Tank fans. You know what I mean? Uh, it's completely different from Tank fans, right? You know what I mean? But I digress. I digress. So it's just like the expectations for Tank are extremely low, and people make a lot of it. It's always an excuse. Like every time I say something about Tank, why don't he fight Devin? He knocked Devin down in sparring, right? It was Elijah Pierce that won Devin, right? And Devin stopped him in sparring as well. Like that's something that I know for a fact. You know what I mean? That's something I know for a fact. The first time, Devin got stopped. The second time, Tank got stopped. They both got stopped. You know what I mean? If you want a synopsis of what happened in the sparring sessions with Tank and Devin, the first one was a referee stoppage. Tank won. The second one was a verbal stoppage from the fighter. Devin won. Tank verbally quit. The referee basically got in the middle of Devin and Tank. You know what I mean? The first time. Ref stoppage, verbal quitting stoppage, right? So that's what happened in sparring. Tank Davis hit up Devin for a third sparring session. Devin Haney said this, right? Devin Haney said this, right? Devin, shout out my guy Teddy. Devin said this, right? Devin said Tank hit him up for a third sparring session. Tank was like, let's break the tie. Devin said, man, I'm not no sparring partner. You either go. I said, we could have a real fight. He said he ain't heard from Tank Davis personally since that day. Since he said, man, I'm not a sparring partner. We can have a real fight. He said Tank ain't hit him back up that day. Shout out my guy, Teddy. Shout out my guy, Teddy. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, right? Appreciate you sliding through the thing. And my thing is with the Devin gotta win, pretty Devin gotta, bro. It's Regis program, bro. We gotta stop this pretending like Devin Haney fights are boring, bro. They not. When was the last time you seen a boring Devin Haney fight? Honestly. Him and JoJo, back and forth. Him and Linares, back and forth. In the pocket. Him and JoJo in the pocket. Him and Linares in the pocket. Beat the shit out of Cambosis. Not once, but twice. Him and Loma. Firefight. Everybody. Cambosis. Bleed. Loma. Eye black. Bleed. JoJo Diaz. Bleed. Man, we got to stop that, bro. We got to stop. Bro. We acting like, bro. What do you expect from, like, we expect Devin to be Jesus, bro. And we expect zero out of Tank. And we really would paint pictures as if Devin fights are boring. He said, yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? And how many years ago was that? BC, stop playing. And I don't even think that Game Boy fight was boring. Well, yeah, especially compared to the ones I just named, right? Especially compared to the ones I just named, right? You could say it was boring, but bro, Devin, come on, man. I'm not even buying into that. I'm not even getting into that one, bro. Not even getting into that no more. I'm not bringing that back up, bro, because nobody did that to Shakur. And he actually had boring fucking fights. Nobody did that to Shakur, bro. Niggas expect Devin, bro. What you want Devin to knock Regis out? You want Devin to knock Regis, nigga who never been. Nah, what people want is Devin to go in there and fight stupid so he can get knocked out, so they can get him off Tank ass, bro. That's what they want. So they can start an imaginary Regis versus Tank fight. Because that's what they want to do. They want to talk about imaginary shit, bro. They hope Devin go in there, fight stupid, get his ass knocked out. Nah, Devin, make that shit nice and boring. Fuck is you talking about? Make that shit nice and boring. My expectation for Tank is to fight somebody, just fight a good fight. You expect Devin to go in there with Regis and have a firefight. You expect Devin to go in there and have a firefight with Regis, but you don't even care if Tank be a champion. He don't got to be a champion. He don't want to pay sanction fees. Tank don't got to be a champion. He don't got to pay sanction fees. But Regis got to go in there. But Devin got to go in there and have a brawl with Regis. Shit. Oh man, no. Big dog. How you feel about how you feel about okay, you already asked me. Okay, I see. Okay, I see. But yeah, though, man. My thing is, niggas expect Devin to be Jesus, right? And they don't even expect they fighter to fight for a belt. They fighter don't even gotta be a champion, bro. But they want the undisputed champion to go in there and stop Regis. Everybody say they gonna knock everybody out, bro. Everybody say they gonna knock everybody out, bro. Dog, we really finna act like his shit boring. Man, that's crazy. Nobody had nothing to say about Shakur. Shakur said, I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna beat that boy ass. I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna fuck him up. Nothing. Crickets. 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 You know what I mean? You know what I mean? After Devin fight Reach, they gonna say, bro, you gotta fight Boots next. No, I'm just playing. Why you gotta fight Boots, fool? You gotta fight Boots, fool. But my thing is, bro, right? Devin fighting Regis program, bro. Right? Who Tank fighting? Who Tank fighting? Who Tank gotta fight? What Tank gotta do? Y'all tell me what Tank, all Tank gotta do. Tank don't gotta win no belts. Tank don't gotta fight Devin because he the A side, he the cash cow. Tank don't gotta fight Shakur because he the A side, he the cash cow, right? So what Tank gotta do? What are Tank expectations? Okay, Devin gotta go out there and he gotta perform well against Regis program. Right. Okay, cool. So what Tank gotta do in his next fight? What Tank gotta do in his next fight, right? I'm constantly hearing about these imaginary fights with Tank. But what Tank gotta do in his next fight? Somebody tell me what Tank gotta do. Said Regis gotta knock Dev out in order to win. Said Regis is live dog. Gotta respect this move. Niggas too busy hating on Dev dog. Hey, BC. BC. You know what I mean? He said if Dev lose, the next gonna be Dev was either too young or the fight didn't count. Well, I tell you this. How old is Tank? Is Tank too young to fight Regis? Is Tank too young to fight Regis? When Tank moved up to 140, he could have fought Regis, right? Right, big dog? Okay, so let's throw away the narrative. Let's throw away the narrative right now. How old is Tank? How old is Regis? Is Tank too young to fight Regis? So so Tank versus Regis will be more of a better fight than Devin, right? So why didn't Regis do it when he went up to? I mean, why didn't Devin do it when he went up to 140? I mean, why didn't Tank do it when he went up to 140? Tank fought Barrios. Tank fought Barrios, and now niggas telling me they'd rather fight Barrios than Regis. You know what I mean? Tank fought Barrios at 140, right? How old is Tank? Is Tank too young to fight Regis? Do you think Regis versus Tank is a better fight? Since you know we talk about Dale, let's put some expectations on Tank. Right? Yeah, okay, let's kill the narrative, right? So what if Dale win? So what if Dale win? What we gonna say then? What narrative gonna be then if you win? Was Regis too old? Regis look bad. It's already people saying Regis looked bad his last fight. Okay, as long as you keeping it real. As long as you keeping it real. As long as you keeping it real, big dog. As long as you keeping it real. Regis Regis ain't darker than him. And Regis ain't darker than him, dog. Regis or Devin ain't darker. I'm trying to figure out why who want to fight them niggas, man. Them some light skinned niggas, dog. Why who want to fight them light skinned niggas? Them niggas light skinned too. But who don't like fight? Hey, where Tay D at? Tay D said so. And Tay D, that's really the thing. Hold on. This not it though. Teddy said I expect zero from Tank because he expects zero from himself. He doesn't want to prove he's the best. Why am I going to stress myself out for him too? Fact, now with Teddy, that one it. Teddy said something else. What Teddy say? Damn, I can't find it. That nigga said, Teddy, what the fuck you say, Teddy? Damn, Teddy said, damn, I feel like that was worth it too, bro. Teddy, you said something, bro. He said Devin wins. They all going to still run like they did when they were at lightweights. If let me, man, what did Teddy say? Teddy said, "What's good, dudes? Deals Pooley. Shout out my guy Deals Pooley. Appreciate you sliding through this, John Deals. Glad you can make it." Damn, Teddy said something, bro. I forgot exactly what he said. Shout out to my guy inside the squirrel circle with King Judah. He said, "Salute T. Tank want to go back into hiding after December night, right, bro? Right. I be seeing the play, man. I be seeing the play, man. How them folks be having fights, how they don't be having fights. Tank be quiet, bro. They get a fight. Tank all rah and shit. Cop, it was something else, Cop. Shout out my nigga Cop. It was something else. It was something else, Cop. He said Tank is like Canelo. He said we got to start looking at Tank like Canelo in a sense, right? He's an attraction. But the thing is, man, Teddy, the thing is, Teddy, bingo, BC. That's what he said. But the thing is, he not. Because hear me out. That's what I'm saying. We be trying to make him Canelo. We be trying to make him blow it. Bruh, he's not. Because guess why he not, y'all? It's one thing that separates him from them. It's a few things, actually. It's a couple different things. It's a few different things. It's a bunch of them, actually, right? It's one thing, but it's a bunch of different things. Tank has one fucking championship in his whole life. Canelo and Floyd got about 15 fucking plus. Them boys is really strapped up out here. Them boys is strapped. Them boys is real champion. Them boys is and talk your ass off. Both them niggas is goated. And I said what the fuck I said. Canelo and Floyd. Tank is not them niggas, dog. Oh, my bad. I ain't trying to do that. Tank is not them niggas, dog. No. Y'all want to say that because of the money aspect. And he ain't even getting money like them niggas, bro. But he the has earned a young nigga, right? He the has earned a young nigga, right? But he not them guys. He's not them guys at all. He's not them guys at all. And the reason he not getting the money that they getting, he getting a lot of money compared to his peers and shit, right? But you check the stats, shit, Devin ain't that far behind him. You know what I mean? Tank got Devin by like 3 million in total, right? But I digress. That's like a fight or two. But I digress. You know what I mean? He getting money, but the reason he ain't really getting that Canelo bag, that floor bag, y'all know what the difference is? Y'all really want to know what the difference is? Y'all really want to know what the difference is? The reason he not really getting that Canelo bag, that Floyd Mayweather bag? Because he not fighting for championships, and they were. Tank is not fighting for championships. Don't let Floyd fool you. Don't let Canelo fool you. Every fight that they fight, bro, is for a title. You gotta pay me if it's for, you gotta pay me more if I'm the cash cow and it's for a title. Stop letting them fool you. You know what I mean? We want to say he money made, he Canelo. He's not that great. He's not those guys. Those guys are fighting champions for those big bags. This is how you get the big bag. You fight other champions. Canelo let guys get championships, then he go fight them. Y'all notice that? He let guys get titles, then he go fight them. He could have made 25. Yeah, he made more money than Devin, right? But every time I say something about Tank, y'all say Floyd and Canelo. He made 5 million. He could have made 25 if he fought Devin. Big dog. You worried about? He made 5 million. He made more than Devin. That's all you worried about. If he fight Devin, he could make 25 million. See the difference? You see the difference? If you fight him, he made more than, fight Devin. How much you think you gonna make? How much you think you gonna make if you would have fought Devin for undisputed? How much you think you gonna make if you fight Devin at 140 if he beat Regis? How much you think you gonna make if you fight Shakur for a belt? Oh, I'm making more money. And that's what Tank is doing. I'm making more money than y'all. I can get more money off my cheap ass fights than y'all fight for fighting cold people. Look at this. Can't stand you, nigga. Look at him. Tank making more money than your favorite fighter, bro. If he fight my favorite fighter, he'll really make the money you want him to make. Shake ass boy. Tell him to get his ass in the ring, scary ass nigga. Stop being scary as hell. You got all this fucking knockout power. Get your scary ass in the ring. Well, I'm making more money than you. But you ain't making that much more money than these people, bro. He don't. Google their net worth, big dog. He ain't making that much more money than him. If he made $5 million his last fight, and he only worth $3 more million than Devin, that means Devin was worth more than him before his last fight. Stop it, man. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about them folks' pockets. He make more money than, and Devin make more money than you. Make more money than me. That don't got shit to do with me. That don't got nothing to do with me. I can watch them fight. I don't get nothing. I don't get none of their money. I can watch them fight though. I don't care if he make more money than Devin. Devin get more money than me. Devin and Tank won't be caught dead the places I'm at. So what the fuck they got to do with me? You know what I mean? Said Tank didn't make 50 million in the circuit, make 50 million. No. That's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? No, he made five. Imagine how much you make if you fight Devin. Imagine how much you make if you fight Shakur. That's what I want to see. He not the cash cow. Because if you gave Tank, if you gave he the highest paid nigga. He's the highest paid nigga. That's what he is. Floyd and Canelo was really cash cows. Deontay Wilder was making 20+ million to fight. That's a cash cow. Tank ain't the cash cow. If Tank was actually fighting champions, he would be a real cash cow. He would be a real cash cow. Because your shit go up. Because your shit go up when you fight champions. What's good, Daryl Alexander? Appreciate you sliding through. Y'all could hit that thumbs up for your boy. We've been in this thing cooking a little second, man. We started on the Tank, sparring session video, right? Everybody want to pretend it's Devin Haney, right? Got everybody pussy wet, right? But if you really know, it was Elijah Pierce. You know it was Elijah Pierce, right? If you know, right? You know it was Elijah Pierce. So, but I digress. But really, what they really just exposed, like, all these hardcore fans that say they're hardcore fans and shit. They really just expose who really don't know shit, who just are fan of a fighter. And most of the weird ass Errol Spence fans, they sucking Tank dick right now. Most of the weird ass, because they don't know how to mess with people after they lose. They don't know how to. They don't, because they front runners. You know what I mean? They really holds at heart. Most of the weird, I'm seeing it now. I'm starting to see the weird ass Errol Spence, because all the weird ass Errol Spence fans, not all of them, well, not all the weird ass, Errol Spence fans, just been losing their fucking mind. Just been losing their fucking minds. You know what I mean? Just been losing their fucking minds. But I digress. Right? But most people knew that it was Elijah Pierce, right? So really all that spawn footage did was just expose a lot of people who claimed that they up on the sport, who not up on the sport. A lot of these people know a lot about their favorite fighter. A lot of these people know a lot about Tank. A lot of these people know a lot about Bud. A lot of these people know a lot about Errol. A lot of these people know a lot about Wilder. A lot of these people don't care about the sport. That's why I can wake up every morning and I can give you different content. You saw how I just dissected this shit in 3 or 4 different ways. I told you the Floyd Mayweather system, right? The Floyd Mayweather system is you wait until guys reach their peak and you fight them for the biggest, and you fight them for the biggest bag that you can for the strap. You extrapolate your money by fighting for a title. That's what Floyd did. Floyd wouldn't fight you unless you got a belt. Gervonta Tank Davis is telling you he don't want the belts. So instead of doing what Floyd did, what Floyd actually did was Floyd said, I don't want them belts. But Floyd fought you for your belt. He just didn't take it home with him. He beat you for your belt, and then he vacated the belt so he wouldn't have to pay the sanctioning fees. He did not fight champions. Crazy ass boy. Hell is wrong with you niggas out here. I'm gonna say that again slow. Floyd will let you become a champion and then take your belt from you and vacate it because he didn't want to pay the sanctioning fees. That's what you do when you don't want to pay the sanctioning fees. You don't not become a champion. You don't not get the belt. Crazy ass boy. Y'all crazy as hell. Y'all be seeing shit, but y'all be blinded by the wrong shit. Y'all be blinded by the money. Oh, Floyd, man, first of all, Tank Davis is not making Floyd Mayweather money because he don't fight champions. He's making good money. He's not making Canelo money because he don't fight champions. Deontay Wilder was getting 20 plus million because he was fighting champions and knocking motherfuckers out cold. Every fight he had was for a title. He could demand that because he was a champion. Yeah, 5 million cash cows don't make Tank make good money. Tank is not fighting for a championship, so they don't gotta give him that big bag. Floyd Mayweather knew that the belts actually increase your pay. People will want you to believe now that Gervonta Tank Davis is smart for not fighting for titles. People will want you to believe right now that Gervonta Davis is smart for not wanting to fight for titles. Right? That's not smart, bro. That's the exact opposite of what Floyd Mayweather. People always say cash cow. Floyd Mayweather, Canelo Alvarez, bro. He's doing the opposite of what those guys doing. Y'all know why Canelo's so rich? Y'all want me to tell y'all why Canelo's so rich? Y'all want me to tell me why Canelo's so popular? Want me to tell you why Canelo name is so in demand? Because Canelo actually did follow Floyd Mayweather's blueprint step by step, step by step by step. He followed it to the T. He followed it to the T. He followed it to the T. That's why that man became so. Canelo knew, okay, I'm gonna let guys become a champion, take their belts. I ain't gonna fight them niggas though. Right? I'm gonna let these guys become champions, take their belt. It don't matter what weight class. Floyd did it too. Floyd went to this class, that weight class, right? They got 54, 47. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let them become champions. I'm gonna take their belt. But Canelo actually is keeping his belts. You know what I mean? Actually keeping his belts. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? For sure. Cool, big dog. For sure. Cool. So let's see what he get his next fight when he don't fight Ryan Garcia, right? So that's one fight. Right. So that's one fight. And he didn't get that today. Like he ain't get 45. I think that they might have made, yeah. Yeah. But let's see what he do the next fight, right? So he made, let's just say that that's true, right? We'll go with that. Let's say he made 45 million. So what you're saying is that he don't gotta fight Devin Haney or he don't gotta fight Shakur, right? Basically, because I could make that much, and that's exactly what I'm saying. You know what I mean? But let's see if his next fight is worth it. You know what I mean? He fought Ryan Garcia. He did a bunch of pay-per-views. You know what I mean? But I digress. I digress. So he did that with Ryan. You know what I mean? So let's see if because Canelo get 20 million per fight. You know what I mean? Per fight, he get 20. He got 20 million for Bivol. Now imagine if Ryan had a title where he would have got big dog, right? That's a lot of money. Now imagine if Ryan had a belt. Imagine if Ryan was a champion. Imagine if Ryan was undisputed. how much money he could demand. Imagine after he not already beat Ryan, what he could demand in a fight with a champion right now. Imagine what he would make. He would be able to get that on his own by himself. And that's the difference between Floyd and Tank. Floyd wanted to be the cash cow. Floyd, okay, he make more, bro. I'm not getting no. Said, he said, I don't care if he make more money than everybody in here. Devin make more money than everybody in here. You know what I mean? What, like, I don't get what I'm that's my thing. Like, what, I don't care. Like, he make money, so because he make money, he don't gotta fight Devin and Shakur. And he know that, right? That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. He refused to be great. He gonna be rich. I ain't say he refused to be rich. He refused to be rich. Tank make a lot of money. Okay, cool. Like, he make a lot of money. Yay. Okay, so so what the fuck? Like, so that's entertaining. Like, this what you watch Tank fights for? You watch Tank to see how much money he gonna make after that jump, right? And that's against Ryan Garcia. And that's against Ryan Garcia, right? He did that with Ryan. He did that with Ryan. How many pay-per-views has Javante? Hey, let's do some math here. How many pay-per-views has Javante Tank Davis did without Ryan Garcia? How many pay-per-views has Tank did without Ryan? Right? You just Googled that, right, big dog? So tell me how many total pay-per-views Javante Tank Davis has had. Let's do something real quick. Like, let's break it down. Let's break it down. Let's break it down. Two questions. How many pay-per-views? Right, BC. So how many pay-per-views? How many pay-per-views has Javante Tank Davis did? Let's do some math real quick. Let's do some math real quick. Let's do some math real quick. How many pay-per-views has Javante Tank Davis did? Right. So let's do the math. Let's do the math on this. Right. Now, Ryan Garcia only did one pay-per-view. And Ryan Garcia understand that if you don't have, you know, the biggest opponent, he did 6. Okay. So okay, so in his 6 pay-per-views, how many times has he made, right? Because you say he made 45 million, right? You say he made 45 million. So how many times has he done 45 million in his 6 pay-per-views? Right. So was that Tank Davis or was that Ryan Garcia? Right. So was that Tank Davis or was that Ryan Garcia? Because we seen Tank do pay-per-views before. He never did no shit like that before. You know? You know? So we gonna see what his next fight is. Let's see if he get that 45 mil, right? Let's see if he get that 45 mil in his next fight. Right? But guess what? Guess how you get to 200. Like, we be calling him Floyd and Canelo, right? Guess how you get to 200 and 300 mil, big dog? He gotta do that shit. He gotta do that shit 5 more times. It ain't that many times. He gotta do that shit 5 more times, big dog. That's right. He gotta do that shit 5 more times. It's 5 more times, man. He gotta do that shit 5 more times. Is Floyd an exciting fighter, Big Dog? Is Floyd Mayweather an exciting fighter? Either way, Big Dog, Willie. You got to jab that page and check. Guess what they said about Floyd Mayweather? Floyd is boring. Floyd be running. Floyd can't punch. Floyd pillow fisted. I don't want to watch no boring ass Floyd fight. So exciting is your opinion. Right? Exciting is your opinion. I could be one of those guys that say, I think it's exciting is a matchup between two good fighters. I could not watch Tank fight because I know he gonna knock somebody out. People watch that fight because it was Ryan Garcia. People watch that fight because it was Ryan Garcia. That's the part that everybody's struggling with right now. That's the part everybody's struggling with. That's the part that they struggling with right now. Oh shit. Oh my God. Tank got 6 pay-per-views now. He got 6 of them joints. He got 6 of them things, bro. He did 1 with Ryan. That's all I'm saying, though. Now imagine if you fight somebody with a name and a belt. Now imagine if you fight somebody with a name and a belt, because y'all love Shakur, right? Y'all still love Shakur. Y'all still love Shakur. Or y'all back to being hate. Or y'all back to being real Tank fans. I know Shakur fans was fake Tank fans. I told y'all that, Big Dog. I'm gonna put them up out of respect for you, Big Dog. I appreciate you, Big Dog. I'm gonna put them out of respect for you, Big Dog. Hey, Big Dog, I told y'all. So y'all back to the Tank fans. I knew I was gonna suck the Tank fans up out of y'all. I knew I was gonna suck the Tank fans up out of y'all. Back to Tank fans now, Shakur. Y'all Shakur fans, y'all back to Tank. Hey, y'all see them Shakur video? Just stop. He blew the bag. He blew the bag on De Los Santos. Hey, bro, come on, bro. Y'all know I ain't playing, bro. Hey, look for real though. Tank is a exciting fighter, bro. Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz. Is Leo Santa Cruz? Is Leo Santa Is Leo Santa Cruz an exciting fighter? Is Leo Santa Cruz an exciting fighter? Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. But let's stay on topic for a little just to catch y'all up, right? Just to catch y'all up, right? We here because of the video that dropped with Javante Tank Davis and Elijah Pierce. That everybody's acting like it's Devin Haney, right? But most people who really into this shit know that there was Elijah Pierce, right? Or rumored to be Elijah Pierce. Far from Devin Haney, right? So with that being said, right, it show you how people believe everything they see on the internet, right? It also show you how as long as it make people feel good, people will believe a lie, even when you know the truth, even when it's people out here who know for a fact that that's Elijah Pierce. They know exactly when the sparring session happened, what day Elijah Pierce went to the gym, and everything. If a lie make you feel good, people will believe it. Right? People would rather hold on to that lie that he knocked out, Tank on that. I mean, Devin on that video, rather than him actually getting in the ring and actually fighting Devin right now. People can know damn well that people can't send Tank a contract because Tank fight who you want to fight. Tank got to send you a contract. People damn well can know that and still say Devin Haney don't want to fight him. knowing that Devin Haney can't send him a contract, right? Then Ryan Garcia fight happened because Tank sent Ryan a contract because they negotiated, right? But I digress. People still tell you that people don't want to fight Tank, knowing that he's the one that controls whoever fights Tank, right? Tank himself will tell you, fuck them belts, I don't want them belts, I don't want that shit, right? And people will justify that, right? Because it make them feel good. People will justify that. Well, he don't want the belts because they got sanctioning fees and it's gonna take away from his money. It's gonna take away from his money. Well, you actually get more money when you fight for belts. You get more money, right? People want to call him Floyd Mayweather and Canelo, but it's literally the Floyd Mayweather blueprint, which Canelo followed to the T. You fight guys for championships to increase your pay, not lessen your pay. If you fight a guy, let's say if he was really Floyd Mayweather, he would have fought Devin Haney now. Right after Devin Haney became undisputed, a Floyd Mayweather, a Canelo type would have jumped on that opportunity to fight him now while he's undisputed to get that title, to get their rank. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Right? And you so apart, look, and you so apart, Big Dog, and you so a part of the the Devin Hater Club, right? You such the president of the Devin Haney fan club. You don't see that you part of the Tank Coat and you're a Shakur fan just because you hate Devin Haney. You like Tank. You like Tank. You defend Tank because you hate Devin Haney, and you're a Shakur Stevenson fan. So you on the same boat, and it ain't even a coat. It's not a coat thing. I'm talking facts up here, Big Dog. I ain't said nothing wrong. Now, me saying that pay-per-view was based off Ryan, that's an opinion that I can't prove. But I can prove that he had, pay-per-views before Ryan that didn't do that well. You know what I mean? Type deal. So I think it was right. Ryan only had one pay-per-view. It did well. Now Pacquiao had a pay-per-view that did well with Keith Thurman, right? But Pacquiao had a pay-per-view that did well with Adrian Broner. Had a pay-per-view that did well with Floyd Mayweather. No, had pay-per-view that did well with a few people. You get what I'm saying? Not just one person, right? Y'all be calling these dudes stars and Floyd Mayweather and Canelo and shit like that when they don't have nearly enough straps. They don't got nearly enough straps, and they don't got nearly enough bread. They don't do it because the reason they can't get it. Oscar De La Hoya got rich as fuck because he fought guys for championships, right? Because he held on to his titles, right? Tank Davis could say, "Oh yeah, I'm getting money by not getting titles," and he have a whole group of y'all believing that he really getting money because he not fighting for titles. When actually fighting for the titles would increase his bag. If he really was Floyd and Canelo, he would have fought Devin for undisputed at Devin's peak. But that's what Floyd do. Floyd fight you at your peak. He fought Guerrero at his peak after he beat Berto. Peak. You know what I mean? Him and Zab Judah fought in the time where people thought Zab still had a chance to beat him. Zab damn near did beat him. He fought Zab Judah in some of his best days. Probably his best days. I don't think Zab Judah had a loss up until that point other than fucking Tim Zoo. Tim Zoo daddy. Costa Zoo. You know what I mean? Type deal. But you fight guys for beating them at their best when they hottest. Tank Davis literally is avoiding fighting the champions. Y'all telling me because of sanctioning fees. But then y'all tell me he the cash cow. You'll tell me he made $45 million, right? But the reason he won't fight a champion is because he don't want to pay sanctioning fees. Man, Canelo fight a champion damn near every time he fight. Floyd Mayweather fight a champion damn near every time he fight. Errol Spence fight a champion damn near every time he fight. Devin Haney fight a champion damn near every time he fight. The thing is that Tank Davis didn't have to earn his goddamn championship bag. It was given to him. He said, B Dog, what's good, B Dog? It was good, Big Dog. What's good, Big Dog? You know what I mean? But I don't even care. My thing is, bro, okay, Tank make a lot of money. That's cool, right? He make a lot of money. But guess how much more money? Because that's what y'all care about, right? Y'all care about Tank making the most money, right? That's what Tank fans care about, right? Tank fans don't care about championship. Tank fans don't care about interesting fights, right? They just care about Tank making money, right? So that's all y'all care about. Cool. Y'all just want to see Tank go in there and be entertaining against people you know he go beat. Cool. Y'all want to see Tank go in there and drounce a bunch of scrubs. Cool. I get it. Cool. I get it, right? So if you really want Tank to be the richest man in the world, right? I don't see how they help you, right? Like you get to see Tank go in the knockout, you get to say what he make a lot of money. But anyway, right? You want to see Tank be the richest man in the world, right? You want to see Tank make way more money than Devin Haney. You really want to see Tank more way money than Devin Haney, right? You really want to see Tank get that big bag. You really want him to be Floyd Mayweather. You really want him to be Canelo. How about you tell him to fight some champions? Because that's how you get that big bag. You fight champions. You fight the best guys, right? So Ryan Garcia is the only guy that he got to fight. And y'all want to talk Ryan Garcia. Y'all with the same people saying Ryan Garcia was trash before Tank got in the ring with him. So he just beat up a trash dude. Y'all rank Ryan Garcia low as a motherfucker. But now all it is that Tank make a lot of money, right? I'm talking about his quality of opponent. Ryan Garcia is trash. Fuck is you talking about? Trash. Pitbull Cruz is trash. Fuck is you talking about? Rolly Romero is trash. Fuck is you talking about? Them folks are dookie. They suck. And the reason he got $5 million instead of $50 million, right? Guaranteed. Add-on, plus the add-on, right? Because he didn't fight a goddamn champion. Ryan Garcia is the closest thing he go get to a real elite level championship fight if he not fighting Devin Haney. That's where the bag is at. Y'all literally come in here and y'all tell me every which way that he shouldn't fight Devin Haney, bro. And they drive me crazy. That's the next big money fight for him, dog. Especially if Devin beat Regis. Y'all won't take to make all this fucking money. That's the next money fight. He beat Ryan. He can't go back in the past. But he finna go back to getting crumbs down. If we go back to getting crumbs down, nah, you can't go down. You want to be the cash guy? You want to make 300 million, motherfucker? You want to make 300 million instead of 5? You want to make 50 million a fight? You want to be Floyd Mayweather? You want to be Canelo? Now is the time you just beat Ryan. Take his head. Now beat Devin. Take his head. Beat Teofimo Lopez. Take his head. You got to get some straps, my nigga. You got to get some straps against some good people. Ryan Garcia should be your stepping stone. Nigga, you 29 years old. Ryan Garcia should be the stepping stone. What's good? No evidence. That's the beginning. People acting like that's the end. Y'all really want to see Tank make all this money and shit. So Devin Haney is the standard. That's what y'all telling me. Devin Haney is the bar. As long as he make more than Devin Haney, he good. That's what y'all telling me. Devin Haney is the standard. I ain't gonna be. I'm not. And guess if you looking at it on the ranking system as far as all time greats go, on their ranking system. If Tank don't beat Devin, right? If Tank never fight Devin on that all-time ranking system right now, Devin Haney is a lot higher than Gervonta Tank Davis. Y'all like Gervonta Tank Davis. Yeah, but you see, when people talk about Gervonta Tank Davis, it's always money. It's always pay-per-view. It's never inside of the ring in the fights. When you talk about other people, though, it's inside of the ring and it's the fights. But with Tank, it's never about inside the ring and the fights because his opponent is trash most of the time. You know what I mean? So you talk about what Tank do after the fight. You talk about Tank getting the knockout after the fight, how cool the knockout was after the fight, because you know that the opponent is trash going into the fight. You don't never know. You don't have to ask Tank, man. Tank need to go in here and do this and do that because Tank is so much better than everybody that he's fighting. It's never a guess. You don't have to ask Tank to push yourself. Tank literally goes in that motherfucker and, you know what I mean? He knocks guys out because he fighting trash. You know what I mean? He fights some trash. Eastside Cruz, he beat him with one hand. I don't want to see that. You got Frank Martin down there. You got Elvin De Los Santos down there. You got Devin Haney, you got Shakur Stevenson, bro. Right? You making all these lateral moves, bro. People Cruz is not going to get you that much money. Let that shit go. You did that before. You know what I mean? He's not going to make you that much fucking money like y'all want. The money Tango get against Pitbull Cruz, he can get that same money against Frank Martin. Talk your ass off, right? But guess he can get way more money. He can get a Ryan Garcia bag if he fight Devin Haney. Devin Haney just sold out the Chase fucking center, right? They ain't gonna talk about that. They ain't gonna talk about that part. Devin Haney just sold out the Chase Center, right? So you fighting Devin Haney, you go get some goddamn money. Devin Haney is all who motherfuckers talk about every day. It's people, it's pages who don't like Devin Haney who talk about Devin Haney every day, right? I like boxing, so I'm gonna talk about Tank all the time. Now I don't like Tank, but I tell y'all that I don't like Tank because I don't like, I don't like how the expectation bar is set so low. I don't like how he did so little, but people, you know, claim that he's the greatest of all time and shit like that. I don't like how he done so little in actual boxing, but he constantly getting thrown in there with Floyd Mayweather and Canelo and guys like that when his resume don't equate, to that, you know what I mean? Tank fought at 140 before Devin Haney did. So Devin Haney been in a different division, don't matter. Ryan Garcia was at a different. What division was Ryan Garcia in before he fought? No evidence. What division was Ryan Garcia in? So actually now, because Tank Davis likes to either bring you up to his division or bring you down to his division, I think now would be perfect timing for him to go ahead and fight Devin Haney because it's kind of his natural instinct anyway to wait till guys leave the division, right? Him and Ryan Garcia had beef, for years, right? Ryan Garcia left, they made the fight. You know what I mean? Type deal. Right. So him being in a different division don't really matter. He just fought Ryan Garcia. What division is Ryan Garcia? And Ryan Garcia fight at the same division Devin Haney fight at. Ryan Garcia's last fight was at the 140-pound division. But I digress. With that one. You know what I mean? It's like you could, like, are you a fan of the sport or are you a fan of a fighter? Right? Why don't Tank have to fight Devin Haney? Because he makes so much money. Won't you make more money if you beat Devin Haney and take his head? Right? If he go up here and he beat Reed's program, you know what I mean? If he go up here and he beat Reed's program, did you know that? He said, did you know Devin beat a wall in tennis? Devin can slam every diving dog. Devin can park prayer. Devin can parallel park and train. Y'all sound like for real code there. I haven't even said nothing about Devin. I'm talking about Tank. I literally said Tank, 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 Tank. That's all I ever said. I literally haven't said. I've been talking about Tank the whole time. This is the Tank EP. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. You've been saying Devin. You've been saying he made more than Devin. He more entertaining. Devin not entertaining. I haven't said shit about that. I've been talking about Tank and what Tank hadn't done. You know what I mean? But Devin is the fucking standard. As long as Tank makes more money than Devin, y'all cool. Right? Y'all cool. He don't really gotta get the straps. He don't gotta be Floyd. He don't gotta be Floyd Mayweather. He don't gotta be Canelo. Right? As long as he make more money than Devin, he can do everything but beat Devin. He don't gotta fight Devin because he make more money than Devin. Right? He don't gotta fight Devin because he beat him in sparring. Right? But every time he do something, he make more money than Devin. You know what I mean? Why is Devin always the standard? You know what I mean? Right? This is literally an EP about Gervonta Tank. I'm talking about Canelo. I'm talking about Floyd. I'm talking about Oscar. All you heard was Devin goddamn Haney, man. I literally just sat here and broke down. I done broke down Floyd Mayweather. I done told you how he's the exact opposite. You know what I mean? Of the greats, bro. Canelo got 300 million. Canelo got 500 million. You know why? Tank Davis got less than 100 million right now. You know why Tank Davis got less than 100 million right now, man? Because he got all the popularity in the world, and he won't go beat no good fighters. You know why Floyd Mayweather and Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo made all that money? Because they got all the popularity in the world, and they went and they beat good fighters. You saw how much money he made when he beat Ryan Garcia, and he's not even a good fighter. People think that he's a good fighter. He got some attributes. He's getting better, right? People think he a good fighter. You see how much money he got for beating somebody motherfuckers think is good? You see how much money he just got for being motherfuckers think is good? Imagine if he beat up motherfuckers who motherfuckers hate. Imagine if he go beat up Shakur Stevenson. Imagine if he go beat up David Haney. You know what I mean? Because people hate them, right? People hate them. Motherfuckers has not stopped talking about David Haney since Lomachenko. And I love how David Haney getting right back in the ring with a guy who gonna make the he's a nigga told me Ryan had the most potential of all the young fighters. Potential meaning he ain't got it yet, Teddy. That's what that means. That means he ain't got it yet, right? But people think Ryan Garcia is a good fighter. You see how much money he got for fighting a nigga they think is good? You know what I mean? You see how much he got? You see how much he got for fighting a fighter they think is good, bro? You know what I mean? Imagine how much money he'll getting for actually fighting a goddamn champion. Shakur Stevenson in his belt. He said, man, Ryan's stealing this right now. Yeah, facts. Yep. Yep. Imagine how much money he'll get for fighting Devin Haney right now with all the noise and rumbling that Devin Haney get, bro. Bro, I wake up every day. I talk about the current fights, right, coming up for the week. I talk about the UFC fights. I talk about basketball. I talk about football. You know what I mean? And then Gervonta Tank Davis will do something, right? He'll do something to get the attention on. People start talking about him. So now I'm talking about Tank. So don't come in here with y'all panties and a bunch of shit and be like, I'm hating on Tank. I simply asked the question. I asked y'all about the sparring footage that he dropped, that people claiming is Devin Haney, which is Elijah Pierce, right? And I also asked y'all, why does Tank just refuse to be great? And I knew the first thing somebody was going to say was, Tank make a lot of money, right? That's what everybody say. Why Tank refuse to be great? Well, he the cash cow, right? What I want people to do is tell me why Tank is great, and they go straight to he the cash cow. Having a lot of money don't make you fucking great. Why does Tank refuse to be great? He make a lot of money. Okay, tell me what makes Tank great. They say, oh, Tank is the exciting fighter. They make him great? No, they make you an exciting fighter. Exciting and great, two different words. See how you got to change the topic with Tank? I'm talking about great. Greatness is what you do within your sport. LeBron James is great. Check his resume. Michael Jordan is great. Check his resume. Magic Johnson is great. Check his resume. Floyd Mayweather is great. Check his resume. Sugar Ray Robinson is great. Check his resume. Sugar Ray Leonard is great. Check his resume. Sweet Pea Whitaker is great. Check his resume. Oscar De La Hoya is great. Fuck you talking about? Check his resume. What makes Tank a great fighter? You hear people all the time say he's a great fighter. Is it just the eye test? Just the eye test don't make you great. You know what I mean? Rocky Marciano is undefeated. You know what I mean? He undefeated, but it's an asterisk there. You know what I mean? It's an asterisk there. What makes Gervonta Tank Davis great? You know what I mean? It's who you beat or is what you done. And I'm losing people right now because who has he beat or what has he done? Who has he beat? What has he done? Hagler, great. Tommy Morrison, excited. You get what I'm saying? But you can be both. You could be both. You could beat Mike Tyson. You could be a great, and you could be excited. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Mike Tyson beat a lot of dudes, right? And he beat them when they was older. We gonna give him full credit, right? But Mike Tyson beat some great names. Mike Tyson fought some great names. He didn't win all of them fights. You can be an exciting, great fighter, right? You don't have to choose the two. But I'm talking about greatness right now, right? Not exciting, not how much money, not how much money you make. You know what I mean? I'm talking about greatness. What makes Gervonta Tank game? Oh, he throws a strong right hook. Yeah, that look good. That don't make you a great fighter because you got a pretty right hook. Then nigga, I see you got a pretty right hook. Oh, he knocked out who? Right? He knocked out Leo. Okay, so is Leo a great fighter? Right? He knocked out Pedraza. Is Pedraza a great fighter? He knocked out Ryan Garcia. Is Ryan Garcia a great fighter? You know what make you great? Knocking out Larry Holmes. You know what make you great? You know what make you great? Beating Roberto Duran. You know what make you great? Beating Sugar Ray Leonard. You know what make you great? Beating Jake LaMotta. You know what make you great? Beating Joe Frazier. Beating Ali. You know what make you great? Being a 4 division champion. You know what make you great? Being an undisputed champion. You know what make you great? Being a unified champion. Having one belt in one division doesn't make you great. Doesn't make you great. When the bar get to Tank, it always changed from greatness to something different. It's changed from greatness to exciting. It's changed from greatness to cash cow. And I can't argue that he is damn sure exciting, but I can argue that cash cow. He's not the cash cow. He makes a lot of money. Canelo makes more money than him. Why to make 20 million plus a fight? You know what I mean? I can argue cash cow. I can argue that he'll never really get to that status of consistently getting 20 to 40 to 50 million to fight like Canelo, like uh Floyd Mayweather in these times, like AJ, like Deontay Wilder, because he don't have the opponents, he don't have the straps, he don't have the championship to demand it. He has the cachet to demand more money than a lot of people, but he doesn't have the titles to get paid more than guys fighting for championships, than to get more than guys fighting top 5 ranked opponents. He got a lot of money for fighting Ryan Garcia because Ryan Garcia is ranked high. He is thought of to be a great fighter. He is seen as a great fighter, right? That's why he got paid for Ryan Garcia, because people thought he was a great fighter. You know what I mean? And now he actually got a chance. After you fight Tank, right? People do look at you different, right? But if he want to continue that, he gonna have to get in there with some of these guys, either with Strap or other guys who are considered great fighters. Again, I'm gonna keep saying it because I know some of y'all missed it. Tank is doing the exact opposite of what Floyd Mayweather done. You want to call him the money man, when in actuality he's doing the opposite. The money man with the money playing Floyd Mayweather fought guys when they became champions at their highest peak. When people thought they couldn't be beat, Floyd Mayweather would jump right in and swoop them right off their feet. He fought them at their best, man. He fought them at their best when they became champs. He wasn't fighting chumps and putting them on TV. He was fighting champs, taking their straps. Oh man, he don't want to pay the sanction fee. That's a lot of money. Well, I thought you was the cash cow. And when if you really get into the bank, you get more money for them title fights, not less, right? Not less. And if you really don't want to pay the sanction fees, really follow the Floyd Mayweather plan. Well, after you win the strap, after you beat the guys, after they win the straps at their best, at their highest, at their peaks, vacate the belts and let them motherfuckers fight for them motherfuckers again. And then guess what you do? You create more opponents. You fight for you win the belts, you let them go vacant, and then you fight the people who pick up the belts. Now you got more money fight. You got more title fights. You creating stars by beating the champ at the top. That's what Flo did. He let a nigga get to the top. He will beat him. The belts got to disperse. He created more fights. Now I got this money fight. I might not be able to get 50 million for this like I got for Oscar. But if I let these belts disperse, I can demand 20 million for that guy because he's a champion and he just won. I can demand 20 million for that guy. He a champion, he just won. I can demand 20 million for that guy, right? And if I fight 2 or 3 fights a year at 20 million, I know these guys might not be as good as me, but they are champions. So I can demand my 20. I fight 2, 3 of these bitches, and now I made 60 million for the year, 80 million for the year on the back end. You know what I mean? After pay-per-view, right? So y'all want to call this man the cash cow and he this and he that, but he really doing the exact opposite of what Floyd is doing. Canelo is rich as fuck. Canelo is worth over 300, 400 million because he followed the Floyd Mayweather plan to the T. Y'all talk all that shit about Canelo, but Canelo is really who y'all want Tank Davis to be. Oh man, okay, I digress. Y'all got to make it make sense, man. It gotta be some consistency nowhere. It gotta be some consistency somewhere, and it ain't none nowhere. Canelo followed that plan to the T. Okay, so Floyd fought me when I became a champion, right? He fought Guerrero when he beat Berto. Okay, he fought fucking Sugar Shane Mosley when he became, the champion. Okay, he beat my order. He fighting all these guys when they become champs, right? Because you can demand a bigger bag. They probably got a lot of hype right now. They just became a champ. I'm gonna offer them more money than they ever made, so they're going to take the fight. He wasn't out here lowballing people. He wasn't man Freddie. He wasn't out here lowballing people, right? He was getting guys nice bags because he knew the bag that he was getting. He was doubling up your highest payday. If your highest payday was a certain amount, he would double that thing up. You know what I mean? And if he really mess with you, he would give you more than that. You know what I mean? But I die, but I die, but I digress. You know what I mean? What he doing ain't the Money Mayweather plan. It's the exact opposite of the Money Mayweather plan. Money Mayweather plan was fight the guys at their highest popularity, which is what he did with Ryan, right? At their highest popularity, not necessarily popularity that's going to demand me $45 million because I can't get $45 million every fight. But if I fight this guy for 20, that guy for 20, that guy for 20, if they good enough and they're a champion, I'll be able to do that. I can demand that. You know what I mean? That's the Floyd Mayweather game plan that Canelo followed to a T. Not what Gervonta Tank Davis is doing. What Gervonta Tank Davis is doing is just collecting checks. He's a very entertaining fighter. But I said, why does he refuse to be great? What makes Gervonta Tank Davis great? Oh, he got a pretty right hand. Oh, he get a bunch of knockouts. Right? Who is he knocking out? Is Leo Santa Cruz great? Is Pedraza great? Is Ryan Garcia great? Right? You got to beat. What makes you great is by beating great fighters. You know what I mean? That's what makes you great. Got you, Tay Tay. Got you, Tay Tay. Got you, Tay Tay. He did 3,000 is up. Emmanuel, okay, let me do this for you, Emmanuel. Don't shoot Emmanuel. Don't shoot Emmanuel. Right? Come on, Emmanuel. Let me drop this link for you. Let me drop this link for you, Emmanuel. I know I'm making too much sense here because I know I got the trolls up here. Come on, Emmanuel. There you go. There you go, my boy. They jump for Emmanuel on. There you go, my boy. There you go. But I digress, right? You see their truth hurt, bro. Their truth really hurts, bro. You know what I mean? Their truth hurts. What makes Gervonta Tank Davis great? Right? Why does he refuse to be great? Why does he refuse to be great? As popular, as pop, it don't really matter because I dropped the link. Tell him come pop your shit. I dropped the link for you. There you go. Come pop your shit. Come pop your shit. There you go. Y'all could shoot him, y'all could block him, but he still can click that link. He still can click that link. He still can click that link. Even if he blocked, he still can click that link, come up here. That's why I dropped the link. So he can come pop his shit because I knew y'all was gonna shoot him. I knew y'all was gonna do his ass, and that's why I dropped the link. Y'all got me up here having this old fashioned show because people be on this goddamn nonsense. And I know I'm making too much sense in here right now. So what makes Tank great is his connection to the. Hey, Darius, if you're being honest, I'm just being honest. Right? That's what makes him great. He makes a lot of money. He makes a lot of money. He's very exciting. He get a lot of knockouts. Right? It's a lot of people with a lot of knockouts. It's a lot of people with a lot of knockouts that don't mean you're great. Doesn't make you great. A lot of people with what you do, who you beat, how you beat them, how many straps you got, what your trophy collection look like. That's what make you great. And you can make people like you from fighting, but after you fight them, guys, after you stop fighting, then what we go like about you, right? People go look back, right? People go look back at this, right? People go look back at Tank career and they go be like, okay, so he beat Leo Santa Cruz for a belt at 130, and then they go be like, okay, y'all really want to know? Y'all really want to know something? I'm gonna be real with y'all. People want to pretend that Tank is Floyd, Tank is Canelo, but y'all really want to know more so who he is, and ain't nothing really wrong with it, right? He's more so Jamal Charlo, right? He's more so Jamal Charlo more than Floyd Mayweather Canelo. You know what I mean? He's a popular, and Jamal Charlo is pretty popular, right? But he's a more popular Jamal Charlo. That's who Gervonta Tank Davis. When you really look at his career, not how exciting. I think Jamal Charlo is hella exciting, right? But there's more so who he is right? He's closer to Jamal in actuality, not how much you like a guy, because you don't like Jamal Charlo, right? You don't like Jamal Charlo. What's good, Yoda? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Yoda. Yoda, are we cooking in here today, Yoda? We cooking in here today, yo. I'm rolling. Y'all got me doing the old fashioned. Y'all been in here 2 hours. Baby gonna be mad as fucking me. I'm gonna get her some breakfast and shit though. So I'm gonna make it up to her. She gonna be mad as fucking me. That post been out here about an hour ago. But y'all in here and y'all got me rolling, man. Cause I'm really like I'm fed up with this shit. Honestly, I'm a little fed up with this shit. You know what I mean? But I digress, man. I digress. He's more so closer to Jamal Charlo on the grand scheme of things than he is to Florida Canelo. And that's one thing. I see somebody in the back. Ah, okay. Oh, this Tay Tay.
Hi.
It was good. Tay Tay. Appreciate you slide through this
Just
thing,
wanted to click
King.
the link. I'm at the job. Just wanted to say hi.
Yeah, well, okay. I'm glad you back at work too, Tay Tay. I'm glad you feeling better. I see you feeling better.
Yeah, I'm
I see
feeling
you
much
feeling
better.
better. Thank you. Well, yeah,
So
man. I
so
just
where the troll at?
what?
Why you didn't click the link like me?
because he because niggas because he that's Javante Tank Davis. That was Tank on my stream. That was Tank. He didn't go click the link because he know it's him. He know we gonna know his voice. He can't click the link.
um,
That was Tank. Tank came through the stream. But what's good, Yoda? Right
yeah.
there you go. Now that's Crush. There's Yoda. There's Yoda.
Jada. Hey, Crush. What's going on?
Oh, hell, the queen. What's up, Tay Tay? Keep doing your thing with that MMA. And y'all respect my girl. She doing a motherfucking thing. I'll backslap y'all without the powder. Y'all did. Keep doing your thing. I be studying. UNT got me doing homework on this MMA shit. T been
That's
dragging me in
right.
for the longest, so I'll be paying attention. Y'all got me watching soon. About another 2 months, then I'll be talking my shit about a couple fighters, but I need to get a little more title with that before I start talking MMA. But y'all got me. T been getting me for the longest, but the queen got it going on. That's what's
Thank
up. Shout
you.
out to everybody,
What's up?
man. Wild Out Wednesdays. Thanks to everybody that came through my cook this morning. I ain't talking no damn sports, coffee, and donuts. Gonna be on some other shit when I drop every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But T in here cooking. I see he on Tank. I ain't here for no protection because I don't protect none of these niggas. This whole damn generation of fighters got something to prove to me because I'm hardcore. And it sound like shit ain't gonna get no better for Tank. I gotta agree with you. He's a more popular version of Charlo. I ain't gonna say what he needs to do because as a man and a professional athlete, he know what he needs to do. If he choose not to do it, that's on him because what he don't do don't fuck up my legacy. You see what I'm saying? So I don't give a
Bingo.
fuck what none of them dudes do because I have a legacy. And that's what you fans need to do. Live in your own life and stop trying to live through somebody else. That's what's wrong with y'all. That's why y'all be on here
Facts.
fanboying like a motherfucker. Y'all all be dick riding. I'm telling y'all be dick riding. Says, but Tank gotta do something. If you don't do nothing, so what? It's a lot of more boxing to watch. I just ain't on the one dude. I'm watching a whole generation of fighters, and I'm
Bingo.
telling you, your favorite fighter and everybody else's favorite fighter ain't great, in my opinion, because this generation of fighters is nowhere near great. They got a heart and the fuck up. They got too much baby food and all that shit in their ass. They need to be thrown in the ice box. I'm not feeling none of these dudes. Yeah, they good. Some of the things they do are entertaining, but ain't none of them great yet. They're not going to be great into the end of their career. So stop doing this early shit. I'm tired of y'all giving out early awards. Cut it out. Then you got some that's working towards it, but they just starting. They just
Bingo.
starting. Dev is just starting. He's on his way
Bingo.
there. I'm gonna say it because he's been on the legacy. Now he's taking fights that's gonna say, yeah, this motherfucker. Say what you want to say about it. He got heart, people. So if his chin ain't that good, guess what? He willing to put his chin up against anything
And
that
we
punch
damn
hard,
so about
and I
and we
respect
damn so
that.
about to find out how good that
And
chin
we
is.
damn sure about to find the fuck out, goddamn. So I,
We
I give
split.
him that because you got guys out here ain't even doing that. And anybody that's getting in the ring and willing to get in there in front of a fucking puncher, they got my respect. So shout out to Dev with that shit. Uh we got this fight this weekend. Right now, I have it 45-55 for Devin Haney. I gotta see how he gonna look. He's gonna be strong at 40, but I got to see everything else. How his punch resistance and everything gonna be because that little Creole dude, he can punch. He can punch and everybody gets catch a punch or two. So I just want to see what the young kid is going to do against his punch resistance. That's the only thing I got far as Devin. Just tighten up on his inside game, and That's
Appreciate
it.
you, Tay.
And he'll be all right. But it should be a good one. Both men gonna lay it down on the table. Somebody gonna go out on top. For me, um, next thing for I want to see Dev do. Go ahead, man. Go at the fucking Reaper. You know what I'm saying? He's showing everybody he got heart. All right, then you might well just go fight Matias. If he beat Matias, people, case closed. If he beat Matias, if he beat Regis and then go beat Matias, y'all can't hate on this kid. I can't hate on him, and I will give him some proper acknowledgement on that. But it won't be no extra sauce on it for sure. But if he does that, that's gonna be nice. He's willing. He said the man's name. Let that man be at 140. Don't associate his name with nobody that's not at 140. People, fuck all that bullshit. Fuck a Tank. Fuck a Shakur and anybody else that ain't at motherfucking 40. They've been talking about this boot shit. See, they moving too fucking fast. I wouldn't want to see that fight. I wouldn't
Yeah,
want to see
yeah,
it.
not
People
like
want
you.
to see it. I don't want to see Boots and Devin Haney because I like Devin Haney that much, and he gonna get fucked up fucking around with that kid. Nah,
Most,
you know,
most definitely,
he
most, de-
he gonna
most
get
definitely.
fucked up.
Anytime soon. Most
Yeah,
definitely, he get fucked up for sure.
anytime soon, he
He
better
gets
stay away
fucked
from
up.
Boots. I don't care how much y'all calling me king. That's your opinion. I mean, respect your opinion. I just ain't gonna agree with it. He better not go
I
up to
think,
47 fight that man now. He gonna get knocked the fuck out.
I think that boost thing was more so just to let us know that he planned on moving up. I think that was more so, you know what I'm saying, to let us know that he
Yeah,
planning on the 47. You got
yeah,
to
T.
start
Because I
this.
don't think he gonna be at 40 long anyway.
Yeah, me either.
Just a
I don't
couple
think that.
fights. I don't want to see him, cheating himself and draining himself for everybody else. Fuck that. You do what's best for you, man. I'd rather see that
Quick,
man
quick.
fighting closer to his natural fucking weight so we can see his full potential. Because I'm not a fan of guys staying in weight classes too fucking long. You know what I mean, it ain't good for him. No matter if they able to pull off a win or not. Me, if I'm a true fighting fan, I want them dudes to be at their fucking best. You know what I mean? So I want to see Dev at his very best. So he can show off his skills more fighting at a natural weight, So he a big dude. He's a big fucking dude. So he might just go ahead and do it. These other guys, they gonna keep on stunning their growth and all that shit. Fuck them. Leave where they at. Shakur Stevenson, for me right now, his career is fucking over as far as I'm concerned. I don't know what homeboy gonna do next. His career is fucking
Yeah,
over.
laid
It's
an egg,
over
bro.
right now.
He laid an egg with
Is
that
it?
last fight, bro. Even if,
Yeah, he
bro,
did.
you gotta all he had to do was be entertaining. That's all he had to do was be entertaining. He could have kept that shit going. He had the momentum. He had it going. He had it rolling, and he blew it. Blew it with the goddamn performance, man. Blew it with the
Yeah, yeah,
goddamn
they looking
performance.
good for him.
He
I
got
don't
it.
know what to
Now
say
he could
about
get
the
it back.
kid.
He could get it back. He got to do it against his next fight. He got to go in there. He got to really be that dog that he say he is. He got to really go in there on some. We finna dog it
So
out
is he
like
gonna
we
fight
just.
Navarrete next?
That'll be the fight to bring it out of him. I tell you that much. So that'll be a good one because he damn sure gonna bring it out of him. Like certain guys, like this fight with Regis, at some point Regis gonna crack Devin on his shit. So we go figure out like
Yeah,
certain guys go bring it out you. Navarrete go bring it out you.
yeah,
He go bring it up out you. You know what I mean? So if he fight Navarrete, this I watch that because that's a fight that he wanted back in the day. That's one of the original fights that he wanted. He wanted Navarrete.
yeah,
He wanted Loma. Um, he didn't really want Mr. Russell, but no, I get it. I get it. Younger guys, but he wanted Navarrete and Loma back in the day, so they'll be one of the joints that he been wanting.
yeah.
But shit, I like the fact I see you down there, big dog, big dog. I said Navarrete said he not moving up. Well, damn. Well, damn. Maybe after his last fight, I really thought Navarrete probably was contemplating it though, because he was on the undercard. Navarrete still running
Right.
from Shakur. So
Somebody
really,
gotta get in
if
there with the
if
kid,
if I'm
man.
Shakur, bro, and I know this might be, it could happen, right? But you know, man, if I'm Shakur and Tank, bro, because y'all might as well go and throw down. Y'all might as well go and
Yeah, they
throw
might
down.
well get it. That's
And if
that's
you
the
can't,
fight I would want to see. T is that? Yeah,
yeah. And if that fight can't happen, I want to see Shakur either fight. And I'm being realistic about it. I want to see Shakur fight maybe Jermaine Ortiz or Lomachenko Kambosis winner, some shit like that. Or but I think
hmm
Jermaine Ortiz talking spicy again about Shakur. He said Shakur soft, he can't punch or some shit like that. Said he can't punch, something like that. So I want to see that Jermaine Ortiz. I think he held his own against Lomachenko in them early rounds, so that'll be a good one. He can match Shakur athletic ability. Or in the Loma and Kambosos winning need to be his fight after that to unify. But if I'm Tank, you got Frank and you got Edwin De Los Santos over there. It's a lot of shit going on at 135. That division still the bomb. Niggas talking about Devin at 140 right now, bro. It's more than enough smoke, more than enough work at 135. And we talking about Devin and Tank because, you know, that shit been going on for years, man. Them folks gonna be connected at the hip until they actually fight and disconnect at the hip. You know what I mean? They gonna be connected until they not connected no more. You know what I mean?
Right.
But we talking about shit that could really happen right now. Frank Martin, Edwin De Los Santos. I wouldn't even be mad at an Edwin De Los Santos fight right now. I wouldn't be mad at it, especially after he looked against Shakur. If Tank go and knock Edwin the fuck out, that's a boost for Tank. That's a boost. That's a boost for Tank. You know what I mean? Yeah, you saw this nigga was running from him. I just put him on his ass. Now he can pop his shit. That's type of shit I like.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Frank Martin, if he go put Frank Martin on his ass, boy. You know what I'm saying? And those are fights that I don't think a lot of people think Edward could beat you, but it's people who think Frank can beat you. You know what I mean? It's people who think Frank can beat you. You know what I mean? So those are actually fights that motherfuckers want to see you fight. Right? Now those might not be the 30 million, 40, $50 million fights, but them damn show some goddamn $15 million fights. You know what I mean? And if you fight two of them, that's 30 million. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Then
you got to throw Maratella in the mix too.
Ooh.
That'd be a good one. Yeah, you got
That's
Cheese,
who
so you got
Shakur.
to throw him in the mix.
That's who Shakur gonna have to run into. Yoda.
Yep.
Maratella. Shakur gonna have to run into Maratella because he with top rank. So he on that Shakur side of the street. He on that Shakur block.
And he already said he would it, you know what I mean? So he already said he wants to smoke with Shakur. So we'll see what happens. I would like to see that. I would definitely like to see that. Yeah, but I agree with everything that you're saying, man. But Shakur definitely gotta do something. And he still have time to do something. He just gotta do it now. I also think it's time for him to clean house. He need to get out his contract. He need to fire that whack ass manager of his. Like,
Shut the
'cause
hell,
that dude is in
shut
the
the hell up,
fucking
big
way,
dog.
man. You know, Jay Prince ain't doing that man no justice. That young man, no type of justice. Come over here, we would have did better for him than that motherfucker.
Man. Shit, yeah, they gotta get right
Well,
over there,
big
bro. It's like
dog,
the fights
crazy.
they miss. How did Kambosos, bro? Pay attention to this, y'all. How did Kambosos and Devin get a Lomachenko fight before you, and they came to top rank after you?
Say it ain't so, Tizzle.
They
Say it
came
ain't so.
after you. You been asking for Loma since Loma's at. You been asking for Loma since Loma was at 126.
Yeah. He's asking for Lomas since uh uh when he fought my man, the Jamaican boy,
Man,
Nicholas Waters. Yeah, he was asking for him since back then.
for a minute. Both them niggas got fights before you, bro. I'm. It's one thing, right? I understand the business of boxing, bro. It's one thing, I get it, but just don't be capping to me like you gonna be doing all this macho shit, and we know that you just on your business shit right now. And that's really one thing that
Yep.
I do got to give Tank credit for, right? Because Tank
Yep.
actually says, I be getting on his fans' ass. Tank actually says this stuff. Like, bro, I don't care about them titles. I'm the money man. He told Devin, I'm gonna offer you $1 million. Motherfuckers thought that shit was funny. Tank is really saying this shit, so I'm not even knocking Tank. It's just
Right.
it's like everybody look at it and they don't think nothing of it though. Right?
Right.
They literally they kill Shakur and them. They killed Devin for offering Shakur $2 million. They killed Shakur for offering Frank $1 million. Tank offered Devin. He was joking, right? But he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna offer you $1
Right.
million." But you get what I'm saying? It just so, but Tank actually says this shit though, so he ain't doing nothing wrong. Tank know, Tank is like, but Tank know he got, Tank know he got, he know he got a lot of motherfuckers like this, dog. He know that I ain't got to do too much. I ain't got to do too much, just enough. I got to do just enough, and I'm gonna be okay. You know what I mean? I got no
Mm-hmm.
problem. I respect the hustle. I respect the girl. I respect Tank because I know niggas like Tank. Tank not too much different from myself. You know what I mean? But he know.
Right.
I know. I know what's up with Tank, and I know people just love Tank because they love Tank. They just had to go. But I'm on you niggas' ass though, who be asking Devin to jump through the moon, right? Who actually be asking Shakur to jump through the moon and all that shit. You know what I mean? How about you just tell Tank to knock them niggas ass out so we could really say that Tank is the greatest fighter to ever grace the God's green earth and shit, right? Because you'll be able to say that. Because really, Devin don't even have to be that good. Shakur don't even got to be that good. Ryan don't even got to be that good. All people got to do is believe that they that good. And if you beat them,
Yeah.
that's all you need. That's all you need. And we believe this nigga is good enough. I think that's a good enough reason for motherfuckers to want to fight. And you got people saying, Shakur not as quick to say I want to fight Tank as Devin is, right? But you got people who saying they want to fight, Tank. But Tank gotta want to fight you in order for Tank to fight you. And I ain't saying he not fighting you because he ducking you. But what I'm saying is, y'all can't be telling me that Devin Haney ain't this and Devin Haney ain't that when he actually fight fucking Lomachenko and Regis Prograis. You know what I mean? Back to back.
Right.
You know what I mean? We go eventually. What we go do is we go run these motherfuckers into, which is what you kind of supposed to do. Right? We go run these motherfuckers into somebody until they lose, and then we go say,
Yep.
oh well, Tank the best because he undefeated. That's what people really
Mm-hmm.
want to do. That's what people want to do, right? We go run him into a loss. We go run him into a loss. Well, but I want you to beat him. I want you to be the one. So a nigga can say, yeah, but you that nigga. Cause I got no problem telling a nigga he that nigga. You know what I mean? I got problem with motherfuckers crowning motherfuckers prematurely. That's what I got a problem with. If you that nigga, you that
Me
nigga.
too, T.
If you that nigga, you that nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
He said Devin Haney fighting the fight. Yeah. I don't think he's
Yeah.
sorry. So what's the basis? I don't think he's sorry. He got the whole world in his hand. Who you talking about, BC? You don't think he sorry? I ain't never said Tank was sorry. I said that. I ain't never said the nigga was sorry. I think he beat these dudes. I just want him to do it. I just want him to
Right.
do it. Because I really want to see if these dudes can beat Tank. Honestly, that's what I want to see. Can he beat Tank? Can he beat Tank? You know what I mean? That's really what type of shit I'm on. I think he could do it. I think he could do it. I think he could do it. I do it to Canelo all the time. I think he could do it. I think, and what Canelo do most times, easy. That's what make you great.
Mm-hmm.
That's what make you great, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what make you great, though. I knew he was gonna lose to B-Vol because I know that B-Vol his style is all wrong. I knew he was gonna lose to B-Vol, right? But that don't make him
Mm-hmm.
not great. That don't make him not great either, right? They actually make him great for fighting B-Vol. Y'all thought B-Vol was sorry. I was telling y'all that ain't. I said that's a cherry pick, right? He think it's a cherry pick, but that's probably a harder fight than Mel because B-Vol actually he's not because I thought B-Vol was bigger than Maul, but he not nowhere
Right.
near bigger than Maul. He not nowhere near bigger than Maul. That shit was crazy seeing them next to each other. But you know what I mean? That's bro. B-Vol was not an easy fight. I saw that shit coming. He was going away from Maul when he should have just fought Maul. I think Canelo think Maul gonna knock him out, and I think he thought that B-Vol probably could hurt him, but not knock him out. That's what I think. That's what I think. But for the most part, bro, even these dudes, I want Canelo to fight. I wanted him to fight Caleb Plant. What happened to my boy Caleb? I wanted him to fight. Uh, what was the last nigga? Uh, it was Plant. I wanted him to fight. What's the boy? But I most definitely asked for that nigga
Uh.
to fight Plant. I most definitely asked for that nigga to fight Plant. And he Mayo Charlie. I want him to fight Mao, but when he fought Mayo, actually when he first tried to fight Mayo, I was like, I'd rather see him fight Mao because he's bigger. But I was like, okay, Mayo got him. Mayo got the skill. Man, he turned Mayo into a goddamn bro. He turned Mayo into a journeyman in the ring, dog. He turned
Mm-hmm.
He turned Mel into a journeyman, dog. Mel looked like a journeyman in there fighting Canelo. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's weight classes for a reason. You know what I mean? But man, he turned it so, you know. So now I want him to fight Jamal. I want him to fight David. And that'll be checking my boxes for Canelo. I want to see Tank fight Devin and Shakur. That'll be checking my boxes. If Devin can't fight Tank, honestly, because I feel like Tank pretty much is the standard. If Devin can't fight Tank, bro, it don't matter which good fight you fight. Just keep fighting good fights because they're not gonna give you no credit until you fight Tank no way, right? So just keep adding to your keep adding belts because they can't take that shit away from you, right? Keep being the A side because you go get the most bread in every situation, right? You really don't wait for nobody. Don't wait yourself out. Don't drain yourself because that's what niggas really want to do to you in the first place, you know? So just keep doing
Right.
what you're doing, bro. And if you get too far past that bitch, you just too far past that bitch. And it's just that on that. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? But you can't make A side nigga fight nobody. A side, a B side, and B side is Shakur to Devin. You can't make Devin do shit he don't want to do. That's just the way. That's just how it go. Devin, you can't make Tank do shit he don't want to do. That's just how it go, right? But what you can do is continue to fight good fights, right? So Shakur Stevenson, you lay the egg. You got to get in there with somebody else good. You and Ryan Garcia talking like y'all want to fight. Uh, I feel like that's another cap. I feel like this cap, but I feel like this. But you know, I guess. But I don't feel like that's a real thing. I feel like it's another imagine. You know, people love imaginary beef, imaginary fights. So I feel like it's another imaginary junk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to see Shakur fight Jermaine. I want to see Shakur fight Cheese. And maybe not eating Cheese next, but shit, Cheese got just a minute to fight Shakur. I think about 17 of them, maybe some shit like that.
Yeah. Just about. Yep.
So man, niggas will have to start
Just
answering your
about.
Mary Tyler question in a second. You know what I mean, Shakur?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Tank got two questions on his side to answer, and Devin Haney is at the zone right now. You know, so he taking
Right.
care of Regis. So, and unless y'all fighting each other, right? All we could do is rank y'all off what the fuck y'all actually doing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Until y'all fight one another. And all I'm
Yep.
saying is, dog, one, what what you in it for, right? What you as a fan, what you in it for? That's really what it's about. What you in it for? I mean, all I can do is watch these motherfuckers fight. All I can do is watch these motherfuckers. He said Curl will fight Tank exactly how he fought Edwin, in my opinion. Bro, Shakur will fight him worse than he fought Edwin. If he did that with Edwin, bro, his back gonna be the Tank the whole time.
Yep.
His back gonna be the Tank the whole time. He said Regis will knock Haney out round 9. He very well could, Capital. He very well could, bro. That's not far-fetched. That's not somebody that ain't like this. But that very well could happen because Regis knocked niggas out. Right, but we damn sure
Mm-hmm.
about to find. We damn sure about to find out. He very well could knock out Devin, bro. And that, if y'all watch my thing, I said if Devin, if he put too much out too early and he tail off in the back end, he's going to get knocked out. If he put
Mm-hmm.
out too much too early, like he did against Loma, he was so amped for
Yep.
Loma. He was so amped for Loma, right? The energy he had, he won them first couple rounds by way more punches than he should have. That shit sound crazy though, right? But hear me out. He won the first couple rounds by 20 plus punches when he should have won them by 10. You got to say that shit for the later rounds. You know what I'm saying? Don't land 40 punches to a nigga 16 when you can land, 24 to his 16. Right? Say some of that for the back end. Don't come out too quick because Regis will knock your ass out in the 9th and the 10th if you put out too much too early. Because you can't get a little tired like you did against Lomachenko against Regis. Because them punches gonna have a whole different effect. Lomachenko can punch. He got some pop, right? But Regis has real power. Not pop. He got power. Two P words, different endings. You know what I mean? Power, pop. He's gonna have a feeling Haney going to get stupid and fight Regis head to toe. I hope not, bro. I hope not. I hope he don't do that. Well, actually, I hope not, bro, because that's what people want him to do, bro. I'm an advocate for it, bro. Win your fight because they want you to lose. Because they gonna have their stories are gonna be if you win a boring fight, right? Oh, Haney fight was boring, but if you lose, hype job. I told you, look, Tank, look what Tank would have did. Look what Regis did. You know what I'm saying? Look what Tank did. Look what Regis. You know what I'm saying? Tank woulda. Tank woulda. That's what Tank woulda. What they want to do, right? So, you know, you know, win the fight for sure. Win the fight. Be win the fight. Let me see what Big Dog. He's handicap fans. What? Devin beat the son in the staring contest. Devin admitted Cat was my uppercut noise. All Devin did, bro, was beat Lomachenko, bro. That's all he did, bro. That's all we saying, bro. That's all we saying, bro. That's all he did was beat Lomachenko, dog. That's all we saying, bro. He ain't do none of that, Big Dog. All we saying is that he beat Lomachenko, man. Chat my guy Big Dog in the super chat. Really be trolling, man. At least I think
Yes, he do.
Deals Pulis, I think Cambosis would touch Curl. I ain't gonna go that far. Man.
Who Cambosos? Hell no, man. No, not at all. No.
I don't know, man. Deals
That's
Pulis,
just damn. I mean, she could put on a bad performance. God damn, I ain't gonna
Deals.
go
I
that
don't
deep.
know, man. I think Shakur give Cambosis everything he looking for, man. I think he gonna give now Loma now. I ain't as sold as I was at first. You know what I'm Loma now though. I think shit niggas gonna have to niggas have to get their shit right fucking with that old man. You know what I mean? Niggas have to get their shit right fucking with him. Even if they win, right? We know on that back end he coming for your ass. At least we know that at his old age. On that back end, he's coming for your ass. You know what I mean? Now that might not work so good against Tank, right? Having to rest early, right? But the back end of that fight for you boxers and shit, yeah, y'all better. He said, "Run, tweet TMC." He said, "Run, tweet MC." Facts, bro. Now I'm telling you this, bro. Shakur is the Twitter king, and I ain't gonna call Devin. I ain't gonna call Tank the sparring champ because he has sparred a lot of motherfuckers, and y'all swear he just whoop everybody's ass in sparring, man. But Shakur most definitely king Twitter, dog. Like I can't believe Shakur right now at this moment. I only believe Shakur right now at this moment, dog. I really don't. He said there's only Tankmatic facts. Tank has every fighter in every weight class in the same night. Doesn't have to fight any of them to prove it. Yeah. That Tank got beat up a lot in sparring. He said nigga ran from Ghost and Power. That's why they sometimes look like Ghost. You fucked up, dog. It's the hair. It's the haircut. Yeah, bro. Shakur got to come out next fight, but he just got to knock niggas out. He just got to come out and he just got to put niggas' ass in the bed, dog. Even if he don't knock him out, but he got to give us something to watch. But that's all it's about. That's what Devin Haney been doing his last couple fights. Knock your ass out, bro. You got to know he just, he been fighting. Really, he been fighting niggas. He been boxing them, but he been fighting motherfuckers, man. It's been some fire fights in that motherfucker. Now this fight, I need him to try to keep these bitches as clean as possible, and it's gonna be entertaining because it's Regis. Right. Regis don't fight boring fights. Regis don't fight boring fights. Have never seen a boring Regis fight. It's going to be entertaining because it's Regis. Regis is going to make it entertaining, Devin. All you got to do, Devin, is win this motherfucker. Regis is going to make this fight entertaining. You believe that. Let Regis do his job. You do your job. Let Regis be the fighter and you be the boxer. You know what I mean? Let Regis do his job. It's going to make it's going to be entertaining because it's Devin Haney's Regis program. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, man. It's Devin Haney's Regis program. Again, I asked y'all when the last time y'all seen the boring Devin Haney fight. My guy said Gamboa, and that's about right. But these last 4-5 fights, which has been about 3 years, you ain't seen one. You ain't seen one. Devin Haney been on spaz since Jojo Diaz. Look at how Jojo Diaz looked after his fight. Leaking, black eye. Look at how Linares looked after his fight. Leaking during the fight, black eye. You know what I mean? Look how Camboge looked after both fights. Black eye in the first fight, leaking and black eye in the second fight. Look at Lomachenko, hospital, fruit juice, hospital bed, black eye. Where was Devin at? Sitting on the couch, eating a bowl of cereal. I got pictures too, and I got pictures. I got pictures of Lomachenko in the hospital, Devin Haney on his couch with his chains on, eating a bowl of cereal. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense, man. He said, I know y'all disagree. Cambosis beat Loma, but Cambosis will wait for Loma to go into a firefight, and then Cambosis will get him. Man, I think Lomachenko go outbox Cambosis from round 1 to round 12. He said Loma was lumped up, crying, and spent the night in the house. Yeah, facts, bro. You know what I mean? That body work. It's that body work. Devin Haney got that body. Niggas be going to Devin Haney head. Devin Haney be ducking under, body, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean?
They
It's gonna
lucky
be
he ain't got
interesting.
no power behind that, cause he'll be really getting
Right.
dudes out there. Cause he
Bingo.
goes to the body good. He got a good body attack. I like that.
Bingo. You know
They
what I mean? It's gonna
lucky.
be good, man. It's gonna get
Yeah.
good in that motherfucking ring, though. He just gotta be aware because you get clipped by Reed. Reed just said it, man. He said, if I hurt you, I'm coming for you. He said, I'm not. He said, if I hurt you, I'm coming. You know it. he said, I'm coming, and you know it. And he ain't lying. If he catch him clean like that, but the thing with Regis is Regis can't get caught up into landing that one shot. He got to fight it. He got to box him too. He can't get caught into that one shot because you're looking for that one shot against niggas like Devin. You never go land it, right? You never. And even if you might do land it, right? If it's only one shot, they may be able to get up out there. I seen Floyd get hit with a couple one shotters, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
you put enough on the shot, you can knock a nigga wobbly. But you know, if it's just one shot, he'll figure a way out. You know what I mean? If he is who you think he is, he'll figure a way out. You know what I mean? He said, I agree. I became a Dev fan because I'm tired of seeing Tank fight. Tank fight Mexicans, bro. Man. Shout out my guy,
But they
Battle Rap
all
King
fighting
report, man.
Mexicans, man. What y'all talking about? Ain't nothing but fucking Mexicans at that small weight. Y'all sound crazy when y'all say that shit. Cause it's stupid. They even fight more Mexicans and Europeans than anything. Stop acting like it's so many melanated fighters down in that weight class. Y'all know better than that. So you really not. I mean, just trying to say what? Because none of them are really fighting black fighters. So simply because it ain't many down there.
Yeah. He said,
You know
Regis'
what I mean?
footwork is awful, though. I'm scared Haney going to outclass him. Regis' footwork, I seen Regis box against Jose Zapata, right? But Regis' footwork get messy when he get frustrated. And David Haney probably goal is to frustrate and make a miss. That's when his footwork gets sloppy. He get to chasing fighters instead of using his footwork. If he could stay disciplined in it,
Mm-hmm.
Regis do possess the footwork. It's about Regis staying locked in to all because he started boxing late. He got to stay locked in to all the things that you got to do in boxing. That's why sometimes he get to tripping over himself because he thinking about the offense, the hands, right? But he not thinking about the feet. If he could stay locked into all the shit in boxing, because I seen him do it. I seen him do it against Josh Taylor for damn near the whole fight. You know what I mean? And I seen him do it against Jose Zapata. You know what I mean? For majority of the fight. So it's there. He just got to stay focused on all the shit that he need to do in the ring and not just his hands and his offense. You know what I mean? He said Dev and Kerr have the same fan base. Will pretty much Tank too, bro. Tank too, bro. All them really do. All them really do got the same people. The same people that like Tank, like Shakur, like Devin. Or guess what? The same people that like Tank hate Shakur, hate Devin. Or the same people that hate Devin like Tank, like Shakur. It's all the same people, bro. It's the same people. You just pick your favorite. It's the same people, pretty much. Because look
Yep.
at, and I tell y'all some real shit. Now, y'all, I'm real about it, bro. The pay-per-views that Tank do without Ryan, bro, they did exactly what Devin Haney pay-per-view did. 150,000. It's the same people, bro. It's the same people. I'm a realist, bro. Y'all
Yeah.
know I'm a realist. It's the same people, but everybody needs that opponent. Everybody needs that opponent. You know what I mean? We about to see, we about to see what Devin second pay-per-view look like now with Regis. So we about to really be able to gauge. Crush said the best. Devin is he's finally getting into his stardom. He's getting into that now. He's getting into it now. We about to find out what he really worth and all that. Because now he's a pay-per-view fighter, right? Had Lomachenko last fight. Now he coming back with Regis. So they selling him as a pay-per-view guy at this point. So he about to get into it. He sold out the arena, right? So we see what this motherfucker do. And I think, bro, if you a Tank fan, bro, it really, if we talking about money, David Hayter make the most sense. It really do. It makes the most sense. That makes him the most money right now at this point. You beat Ryan Garcia, you fight T.O., you fight Devin Haney. That's where the money is. That's where the money is. Shakur Stevenson is in your division. It's money there. It's money there as well, right? But for the most part, man, you got to fight at this point, you got to fight the guys we want to see you fight at this point. That's where the big bread is. You know what I mean? That's really where the big bread at this point.
Yeah.
He did tried it. Y'all seen what happened. Loman tried it on Haney late in that fight. Still doing Cambosa, got caught, hit the canvas. Said Dev loses Saturday. He's supposed to lose. We talking Regis a killer. If Devin beat Regis Saturday, it's most definitely a fucking feather in his cap. If he lose, then shit, Regis only got one loss. I get it. You know what I mean? It is what it is, right? If he win, right? If he lose, you can't kill him because if he win, you ain't gonna crown him, right? So you know what I mean. So don't, you know, if he lose, you can't say, well, he trash, he hype job. And if he win, if he win, you gotta say he the baddest motherfucker under 147 because now it's Matias, right? Now the Matias hype is starting to get going. So now it might be Matias, right? But before Devin was about to fight Regis, it was Regis program. Now we switched to Matias, right? But for years on years, it's been Regis. And Matias is a good fighter. But Regis, I mean, Matias ain't never fought Regis. And if Regis lose, guess who Regis go fight next? y'all know what's going on. So we go get it. So it's going to happen eventually, right? It's going to happen. It's going to happen because Regis already building it. Regis already building it. Right? I'm just saying. So Matias has got some good fights. Regis got better competition. So y'all want to say it's Matias? I still think it's Regis. I'm not finna switch up because Devin about to fight him, and I think Devin go beat him now. They just mean Devin has improved tremendously from where Devin used to be. If I think he be Regis program now, so I'm gonna give that man credit where it's due. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give him his credit where it's due. Regis still the boogeyman. He's still that guy because he still fought better competition than Matias. They just dead on that. Now you could like a fighter more. Regis more proven. So Regis is still that nigga. Regis still that nigga under 147. So if you not go say Devin is the best fighter under 147, you can't kill him if you lose Regis either. Right? But I digress. He said people be tripping. Dale fights way more entertaining than Kurt and Tanks. More competitive than Tanks. People know the knockout coming with Tank, so they just waiting for it. So that's the entertaining part. But Devin do have, as a pure boxing fan, bro, he do because it's action back and forth the whole fight. That's why I don't get how people can make you think Devin fights are boring. It's literally the action back and forth. It's punches the whole time, the whole fight. It's somebody getting punched at every point, every moment, every second of Devin fight, bro. Niggas is getting punched. Devin ain't probing and bro, it's punches being thrown. But I don't know. Yeah. But I digress. He's the same niggas that said Devin won't go to 140 because of Regis. Now say cherry picking Regis. Yep. Now what you got to be Boots. It went from you won't fight Regis, you won't fight Boots. They trying to get young boy killed, man.
Yeah.
They trying to get young boy killed out here, dog. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, they trying to get him killed.
You think he trying to get him murdered? Bro, Regis has never been dog walked in his life.
He's not dog. Come on, man. Y'all got to stop thinking Come on, man. Everybody ain't gonna be dog walking every opponent that they get in the ring with. Y'all need to stop that bullshit, man. Stop it, man. He not dog walking him. Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop that. Y'all make it bad for boxing discussion when y'all said it's nonsense. He's not dog walking that man. He's not even a dog walker. They ain't even his fucking style. What are you saying? Dev don't dog walk people. What are you talking about? That's not even his style. He put him in a fucking blender and he put the mix on him. And then tell you drink, take two doses of that and get at him in the morning. What are you talking about? Fucking up the man whole fight style. He on dog walk. You know he's not. Dev don't dog walk people. You ain't never seen Dev dog walk anybody. That's not his style of fighting. What are you talking about?
Scorecard. A4 deal. A4 deal.
Right now, for me, T, since I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm around 8475. I'm around 8475 right now.
I think I'm at 7.5. I think I'm about at 7.5 in my mind right now. I think I'm 7.5. I think it's gonna be a knockdown in there. I think it's gonna be a knockdown somewhere in there.
Shit. I think both of them might score a knockdown. Shit. Yeah, guys, that can't. Yeah, anybody can score a knockdown. You have to be heavy fisted, people. Stop that shit. You don't have to be heavy fisted to knock somebody on the ass bag. Yeah. 5 pounds of pressure is enough. Good punch placement is enough. You see what I'm saying? Which that's how he got the 15 KOs that he got. Not because he got power, you idiots. Y'all don't know shit about boxing, man. We're gonna start opening a whole another class. Y'all killing me. How long we been talking to y'all? Y'all should have learned by now. Tighten up with y'all boxing discussion. When y'all come over here, man, we not doing this. Y'all killing me. Killing me, T. What they doing, bro?
These all about to say, everyone was saying Cam. That's true back in they was, because Cam, the way he beat T.O. Now, Cam had us fooled, bro. I really do think before Cambosis had money, he was good. But once he got money, that boy ain't worth shit no more. He ain't worth a dollar worth for nothing. He can't fight no more. He got rich. I don't think he expected to get that money. I don't think he expected to get as rich as he got. And once he got that rich, his drive was gone.
That motherfucker went. He ain't go Hollywood. He went Holly good. I'm good. I don't give a fuck.
Facts.
I cast the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
His drive. He was hungry when
he lost his drive, yo. Yup, he was hungry
when he fought you. That boy he needed food. He needed a house. He needed that house on the beach. He needed that pool in his backyard. He needed that shit then. He got it now. I don't think he worth shit no more. Shakur, dog walk him. Tank, knock his head off. We saw what Devin did to him. Loma, go kick his head. Frank, Rivera, stop him.
Cheese melts his ass.
Cheese, knock him out. He throw him away. He a name. He's a name. He's a gatekeeper. He beat T.O. He beat T.O. That was it. That was the best you. That was the best you we was ever gonna see. You beat T.O. That was it. That was it, my boy. That was it. That's it.
That's it.
That's George Cambosis. He beat T.O. That's it.
Yup, number one stunner. You know what I mean? He got one stunning act in him. That was it. Motherfucker like Vanilla Ice. One hit wonder. Then he went back to a blunder. Goes back to a blunder, man. Yeah.
You see how I said I think somebody get knocked down and Big Dog Willie went straight to say Dev can't not reach down. I never even once said he was gonna be Dev. I think Dev go get up off the canvas. See, Big Dog love Haney. I said somebody get knocked down. Big Dog told me Devin can't. I was talking about Regis, Big Dog. I think Regis gonna knock Devin down early. I think Devin gonna get knocked down. That's why I think get knocked down. But I think he gonna come back. He gonna win 7-5 though. He gonna win 7-5. It's either gonna be late and it ain't gonna matter, or it's gonna be early and Devin gonna have to show us something. I be wanting to see my fighters go through some shit. Honestly, I want to see him get knocked down, have to get up so he can put that chin shit to bed. I want to see him. I want to see it. I want to see it. I
I
honestly.
want to I want to see him take a fucking licking, goddamn shit, because that's where you really show me what you really made of, not by you whipping ass, by you facing adversity. That's what gets me. That the other shit is too easy, and that's where most of you boxing fans. That's how y'all look at it. Or as long as he's very offensive, no, he can put it out. No, I want to see this motherfucker face adversity. Cause I've seen all the greats face adversity. When them
That's so true.
motherfuckers is in the moment of the fight that they in, that they shitting on themselves right there, and they're like, man, I'm about to get knocked the fuck out. That's how that shit's supposed to be. These motherfuckers, all these dudes need to get cracked. Like Floyd got cracked by Shane, and by the way he got cracked by Zad. These niggas need to get cracked. You hear me? Wake their asses up. What you gonna do? You weak at the knees, like Ali holding the torch. How you gonna come up out of that bitch? Show me. Be all motherfucking bend the knees like boys and men and show me you can come up out that bitch. Then we talking something different. I don't give a fuck about you dishing it out, but can you take that shit back? Can you receive it properly? You see what I'm saying? Let me see how you gonna take this shit, because we know where most of their mindsets are now. People, they've been quitting like a motherfucker.
Yep.
That's one thing that's been a pet
Yep.
peeve for me in boxing. They quitting too much. Ain't even doing cook on it, but one is coming. Yeah, your favorite fighter probably be in the pan with everybody else. And I'm a fried motherfucker. I got omelets coming up. I got
And my and my
soft fried
favorite
omelets
fighters
coming up for
and my
motherfuckers.
favorite fighters really got stopped. They ain't quit. Plant, Earl, Cool Boy. My niggas got stopped.
Exactly.
They ain't quit. Shout out my niggas.
Exactly.
Them niggas got
Yep.
stopped.
Yep. No quitting. No quitting in them. Damn, boo boo. Where the boo boo fans at? Boo boo made a boo boo.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Then
Yeah,
come to
I
find
want
out he the one told the corner, yo, no, not. Yo, bro,
yeah.
really? Yeah, they ain't looking good. All these quitting ass motherfuckers. Ryan Garcia, your ass ain't off the hook with me yet, motherfucker. 'Cause he went right back to cloud chasing. Derrick James had to say, I'm gonna play this EPMD record for you. You got to chill. You ain't at 135 no more. Leave them dudes where they at. Now, oh, well, he didn't, Ryan gets most of the credit for Tank's 30 mil, where Ryan went back to 25 mil less than what he made with Tank. It takes two dance partners, take two perfect couples to do that shit. All right, so y'all need to pipe down on that, because ain't none of these dudes really selling like that. Be honest with you, they pay-per-views are shitty. I said it, they pay-per-view shitty. Hey, that shit can't hold a candle next to the generation before. That's when pay-per-view was pay-per-view. I didn't mind paying $100 every other fucking weekend, 2 weekends out of a fucking month. I didn't mind it. Now, I don't think I'm gonna pay for this one. Now I'm gonna stream it. You didn't want to do that back then. You like, fucking, I'm gonna put my whole last bit of money into this joint. I'm gonna have me a little fight party. I can get some of that back, sell some weed, and pay-per-view was pay-per-view. And the guys that they was putting in pay-per-view, most of them was worth it. So we didn't, in my opinion, then the undercards was even good too. So you was getting a full joint. But this generation is like inflation. It goes up and down. Sometimes you just get the main fight and the whole undercard was shitty. Then sometimes you get the undercard and the before the bell shit be better than the main card. But they asking for $75, $85, $95 when these guys are really not worth it. So they got something to do far as for me. They're good, but they still got something to do collectively together. I'm not putting one over the other. They all in the same boat. I like them, and I could talk shit about the last one of them without bigging up the other one, because they all even far as in my book. They all even. Y'all can think something different. It's no problem. But for me, all these little niggas, they even. Now one might start separating it some because it looks that way. But as of for right now, but by the time his career ends, we're going to have a whole different conversation. and some of our favorite fighters are fighters we like a whole lot. They career may not be what we wanted to be because we're not even sure about how they're looking right now. What's going to look next? That's why we scratching. Hey, what this little red demon going to do? I ain't got time to keep thinking on my man Tank like that. I fucks with him. Want to see him back in action. But I ain't got time for that shit. Move on. I got Regis and fucking Dev. Then I'm worrying about what Dev is doing next. Then shout out to Deontay Wilder telling, hey, all y'all motherfuckers talking that y'all the fucking face of boxing. Move y'all asses up then. Now I mean, y'all ain't gonna willing. He said he'll move down and fuck all y'all up. That's what the Bronze Bomber said. He said, I'm willing to move down and fight anybody. Y'all talk about y'all the face of boxing. Y'all kill that shit. Because they can't beat no fucking heavyweight. They ain't no face of boxing. I don't care how much pay-per-view they sell and all that. All that who's the best in boxing, no, maybe in their weight class. But overall in the sport, we can't say that. Because if they get in there with a heavyweight, they going to fuck to sleep. Even if they got a better skill set. Soon when that heavyweight hit that motherfucker, he going to sleep. So we might need to talk about something different when it comes to that. I don't know, T. I'm just trying to help people out. Better, more sensible, healthy boxing conversation. A lot of this shit broken record. I want to hear shit that makes sense, man. I'm pretty sure some of the people seeing Deontay Wilder popping this shit, and I agree with everything that he says. Because when did everybody else start becoming the face of boxing? When this man was just the face of boxing. Huh? Yeah. Oh, they turned on him at the Furry. Ain't none of these cats that we start saying is the face of boxing fought this man, nor can they fucking beat him. Even if he move down, he gonna still whip their ass. One hit a quitter, your boy going to sleep. One hit a quitter, he going to sleep. Everybody gets gonna need a knapsack. He could knock all them niggas out in a whole weekend. That's you get a tournament. Everybody that want to be really the face of boxing, get in there with the Bronze Bomber. They all going to sleep. The motherfucker ain't gonna even be tired. Knocked out 5 motherfuckers Friday, 5 more Saturday. Then he kill the rest off on Sunday. Boxing is over. So you have a different conversation when y'all talk that shit. And we can't even say who's the best in the weight classes because them shits wasn't fully disclosed. That's what got me going on about 135 because I really needed to see that before Dev left. We didn't get to see it. Dev was able to do what he was fit to do. But we don't know because the best guys at that weight class never got in the ring with one another. Just guys that, is good, but they was the best maybe a couple years ago, but they ain't the best of the best now. Hopefully we get a disclosure here at 140. We did get some disclosure at 47. We did get that. At least we got that. We ain't get that with 35. Even with Terrence Crawford not fighting most of the top guys, he was still able to accomplish that.
Beat the best guy. He beat the best guy.
And he beat the best guy. Dev didn't beat the best guy. He just beat the guys that, this is no... I'm not taking nothing away from Dev.
My bad. He beat the champion.
You know what I mean?
Bud beat the champion.
Bud beat the champion.
Yeah, my bad. He beat the nigga with the straps. That's what he did.
And the guy that was considered the best welterweight.
Earl was considered the best because he beat the champions too, by the way.
Yeah.
I should throw that out there. Yeah. So the best guy proved it because he had the straps. That's how you prove you the best. Because you got to get the straps.
Mm-hmm. And you got
I feel like Devin most definitely was the best guy at 135 because them other niggas was in his division too the whole time.
Right. Yeah.
But that's how I feel about it. So I
feel like but you know what?
We got clarification. It just wasn't what people wanted it to be. It wasn't who people
wanted. Right. We just didn't get the physical disclosure on it. Basically, that's what I was saying, T. Basically, that's what I was saying. So we did get that just the other best, they didn't get in there with him for whatever, but we seen it and we know he's legit. All these other motherfuckers, they ain't legit. They fell the fuck off.
Who was that? B Dot said, I knew Cambosis was washed, that T.O. Win was lighting in the bottle. That's boxing, B Dot.
Mm-hmm.
That's boxing because you could say you knew that, right? But what tell you that he was washed? What told you he was washed if Devin beat him after he beat T.O.? Nothing showed you that though. Devin washed him. That's what happened. Devin washed him, right? Because
Yeah.
before that, he just beat T.O. That was his biggest win. I can't say you was washed after your biggest win.
Yeah.
Devin washed him. He was washed after
Yep.
Devin, not before Devin. He was washed
Right.
after Devin. But T.O. was seen
Mm-hmm.
as Tank may be rumored to fight T.O. now. So to say that Devin, like Cambosis, is trash and shit, Tank might be about to fight T.O. That's what people want to say, right? I know this is not happening, but that's what people want to say, right? Cambosis beat
Mm-hmm.
T.O. You know what I mean? So T.O. got washed after Devin, but he was at his highest, at his peak when Devin beat him. He was at his highest.
Mm-hmm.
Cambosis was the best Cambosis we ever seen before Devin got
Yep.
in the ring. You know, but
Mm-hmm.
it just depends on how you want to look at it. You could say he was washed. I say Devin washed him, but it's just how you want to
Yeah, Devin
look at
washed
it.
him. Yeah, he wasn't washed because he didn't go through anything in his previous fights to get washed.
Beat
You
the
know what I'm
shit out
saying?
T.O.
So it ain't like Cambosis had wear and tear on him and stuff like that. You know, I'm hard on the motherfucker, but I ain't going. I'm gonna keep it real. You know, he was a C-class fighter, that was in the groove until
Yep,
somebody disturbed his groove, and that's what happened.
yep,
That's exactly what happened.
and
Then
that's boxing.
he had a chance to show us what he really was. And once he fought Maxie Hughes, we seen, okay, back to fucking reality.
Yep,
Now, Dad washed this nigga. And then if he was still like that, if he was like that, we would have seen a different performance, no matter what Dad did to him. If he was really built for Cuban links, we would have seen a different performance. That means so. Come on, we ain't doing that. When this dude become washed, how many wars did he been through and all that? Fuck out. He got washed. He got washed in those two fights. That nigga wasn't washed before then. Damn.
yeah,
They're pretty. The first time around, they put that motherfucker on delicate cycle. Then the second down, he put it on bulky, the heavy load. Now I'm gonna lump this
right.
motherfucker the fuck up. Cause I know you're gonna try some stupid shit. And he tried some stupid shit. It just opened him up for the other hand. Yeah, that's what happened. He just beat it with with a jab. He Larry Holmes his ass the first fight, people. Then the second time around, he just he start tattooing this motherfucker. He looking all stupid, looking like Rocky Balboa in there. Oh man, he looking like Rocky Balboa and Vizzy Panziana when he get mad and
Right.
try to act like a raging bull. That's what the fuck he look like, Rocky and fucking Panziana. And he got passed the fuck on by Dev. Touched that motherfucker up. I was like, yo, that's my favorite performance from Devin Haney is that second Cambosis joint. Cause he was in his best. I said, oh, this little nigga being nasty right now. I'm like, yo, yeah, fuck him up. That's what I'm talking about. Fuck him up, dog. Wash this motherfucker. He got, you know. So we ain't gonna do that. So he's back to reality. He highly
Yeah.
good and he need to just stay retired, enjoy his fucking money and spend it wisely. Cause
That nigga already
and Max,
mentally retired, goddamn.
yeah,
Already
he
retired.
should
But
he shouldn't have came. He shouldn't have came back. He should have retired after the two dev fights. Cause I mean, I didn't think his career was going to be anything after the two dev losses. Cause all the other good guys have definitely milked this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And he rode that high horse. Who the fuck he got something to prove to? He's a hero to the people in this fucking country, and his family loves him. So he ain't got to prove
yeah,
nothing to nobody else. So
yeah,
with that being said, get the fuck out the game, bro. You ain't got nothing to prove, or just prove me even more right. Get the ring against somebody, whoop your ass again.
he about to fight Loma. So shit, he about to fight Loma for a strap, bro. But
Yeah, no.
185. that, like you said, man, Devin they moved on 135. They got some business to handle out. Is people still there? Like we got to like eventually. We at this point we got to shut the fuck up about Devin in 135 and Tank, and then we do because he
Yeah,
fighting at
got to.
140 and he probably moving up, right? But 135 still, you see how ain't nobody talking about Shakur and Tank, ain't nobody talking about Frank and none, ain't nobody. Niggas don't even know who Tank. It's always with Tank. We always just got to be quiet and just wait to see what he gonna do. And then when he
Yeah,
get the fight,
yeah.
and then when he get the fight, is well, you know what I mean?
All right.
It's never,
Yeah,
it's never what you think it is. It's never what you think it is.
right.
Never what you think it is. But I ain't gonna hold
That's
y'all up too
why.
long, man. I'm about to feed my goddamn face. About to feed my goddamn face, man. I've been on here about 2 hours longer than I wanted to. We had some good cooking though. I ain't realized I was on. I realized I was on here for a minute at 2 hours. I was like, damn, I've been on here for a minute, and this last hour just came because I don't know. We had a good talk, man. I felt like this was back in the day for a second when I used to come here and give y'all 3-hour blocks and shit like that. You know what I mean? But he said this shit is big and there has been and yeah, but I appreciate y'all folks sliding through this thing. Yo, you got anything you want to say, man, before we slide up out this jump?
Oh no, man. Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming in, checking out Tea with the Cook, man. I said I'll start jumping back on the panels with the family more often. That's why I don't go on everybody else's panel no more. I gotta cook with the fam. It felt good. It sound good, and we always talking the sport of box and everything else in the most healthiest way. So y'all just stay tuned, man. We got some shit coming. So that's all I got. Hey, we'll see y'all later, man.
Appreciate y'all folks sliding through this thing, man. Skin the hard way certainty. This ain't the past, this ain't the future, but just the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Look.
Peace.